Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
No matter what nobody say, man, spirit can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, your kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for 300 million, and I made 350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on the app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
Good morning, TBV. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? And Alexander Lioness up early in the morning while the birds chirping. I had to cut the phone off, so many birds chirping. What up, champ? It's been a minute.
I'm gonna call you the Snow White little scene with all the birdies and shit.
Oh, you can see the birds coming up to the window and shit?
Hey, let me show you my window. It's slash snow and raining. So all the snow that you didn't dig up, guess what? It weighs 3 times as much now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough for me, man. I had to take the car out of the snow. I had left the car outside. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, it took over the whole damn car, bro. Literally, nobody cares. I actually caught this one guy burying my car at night. When I walked my dog outside, I see the little old man just carrying his little shovel. He shovels, and he puts it right behind my car. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yo, no shame. But I ran down on him. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, no, I'm just putting it behind your car. But he was kind of covering my back tire. Anyway, but, you know, that's what's going on here in Jersey. You know, no sunshine. But, you know, I still love my neck of the woods. And I'm here with you guys, man. It's morning time. We got Michael Coffie on the topic. Wants a little piece, Gerald. Maybe Dominic Breazeale. Or maybe Charles Martin. And let's kick it. Let's talk. We got a guest on today. And you know what's the best part of my day?
The best part of waking up
is TBV in your cup. Yeah.
See, this will we be missing right here, yo. We be missing Doomy's little chipperness in the morning. Call you Chipper.
Call me the wood chipper, champ.
Yo, what's good, man? Mike Polite out here. I don't know if I should be singing that song. We getting A-Rap money. You know, jumping out the window. Didn't he have a hook? It was like jumping out the window. I don't know. Is he jumping out the window with these opponents, or are these names right up his alley? I mean, he took care of Damani Rock, undefeated, 17-0 fighter at the time in 3 rounds.
Not for nothing, I gave him big credit for that. I know some of y'all probably be like, why?
I
did.
I
gave him big credit for that. You know what I'm saying? And I like to let everybody know that. And if anybody thinks otherwise, well, let me know why you think that, right? He got rid of a guy that on the underground, bro. He's a scary dude. You know, maybe he's not too out there on the limelight that much right now, but that guy can punch and he's scary in the gym. So kudos to Mike.
Yo, Polite or Coffee, because I think he dropped the second last name now. I think it's just Mike Coffee. But
what happened to Polite?
I mean, I guess it's just they stopped writing it, man. As he got famous, they dropped the polite. It's just Coffee now. But damn, where I was going with this, man.
I mean, you was probably gonna give the people a refresher on his last fight.
No. So he's becoming this dude that even though he's my guy, he's knocking off my other guys. So remember, he knocked off Nkosi Solomon in the like the New York State Golden Gloves, and now he knocked off motherfucking Dominic Breazeale. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, I'm riding with him. You know, I was there when he was 0-0, when he had the goggles. It was just 2 zeros. You know what I'm saying? I was there. And, yo, I don't even know. Was you there the first time? Was you there? You remember the headgear? Man. You don't even remember his headgear.
Come on, bro. I remember him, period, because I honestly want to tell you something. I'm going to admit it. Like, when I first saw him, and it's funny that he took the polite out, like, I saw him as like a, you know, just, I guess it was my first impression, right? He's such a nice guy, first of all.
Yeah, definitely.
Comes off
is heavy.
Like the polite was part of that, right?
Yeah.
And I just, you know, I didn't think, no, that's not the right word. The evolution has just been quick, you know? And the way I saw him, you know, at that time, and the way I'm seeing him fight now is just you see the evolution of Michael Polite Coffie. When I first saw him, he was kind of a little bit tentative, you know. He wasn't, but like this fight, he just showed me how aggressive he can be. You know, he can be very, very, very aggressive, and you know, he's had his KOs and stuff like that. But it's just in this fight, it was just I seen him real mean, man. You got to be real mean to go up against a guy like Dominic Breazeale and be able to, you know, impose your will on him. So the evolution that I saw, that I've seen thus far, has been great. And a guy this big, man, with a reach that long, and him being aggressive is very dangerous, very heavy-handed guy. So, I mean, this guy's coming up into the mix where he can tango with a guy like Gerald Washington. He can tango with a guy like Charles Martin, you know. There's levels to this stuff. I already know. Who has he fought? You're going to run me down that walk. But just see the evolution and see it for what it is.
Yeah, I mean, look, if we didn't watch the development of his career, you know, then maybe you could say who has he fought. But, you know, he just fought an undefeated guy. We watched that fight. That was a pretty tough fight, you know, and he was able to get the knockout. Or I think it was a decision. Let me just double check because I'm telling you.
When he fought Joey?
I got to look up the dude and see his face to be sure.
Because his last 4 have been TKOs or KOs.
Let me see. No, not Joey Abel. No. Oh, it was Eduardo Pena. Oh, he knocked out Pena. Yeah. Remember, this was a pretty tough fight. So, like, you look at Pena now on his box rec. He's got 2 losses since then. But if you watch that fight, Pena was doing good. You know what I'm saying?
Snap Pena, that's right.
Yeah, he was doing good, and
came in aggressive and stuff, right?
And it was a developmental fight, right? So, like, you know, boxing fans will forget that this guy had a very late start, no amateur background really to speak of. You know, he was a Marine, and his best friend signed him up to a Golden Gloves. He didn't even have an amateur fight; he signed up straight to a Golden Glove. So,
hoorah!
So, you know, this. And remember that Polite or Coffie beat Pena first, then Jared Anderson, the Olympian, the superstar up and coming heavyweight prospect, finished him in 1. So Coffie did go 5, and like I said, Pena gave him a couple trouble here and there, but he got it done. And Jared, with all the accolades that he has, you know, he's the real big baby. He's the one trained by Shakur Stevenson's trainer. He's the youthful one, right? In his 20s, where Polite is 34. His Coffie is 34. So that's a good comparison, you know, for you to see where Coffie is. And then after that, he goes on to, you know, get that next very, very, very respectable win.
It's crazy because now that I'm looking at Jared and I'm remembering properly, right? I do remember that fight, Pena and Jared Anderson, and he came in aggressive, but Jared finished him a little quicker, obviously.
Yeah.
But I do remember his style, and Pena was aggressive. He comes in aggressive. I mean, Jared welcomed that. That's what he wanted. But I'd like to go back and see that just to kind of get a better barometer because I don't remember the fight exactly with Coffie. But like opponents and again just I guess an insight into the evolution, man. Gerald Washington is 20 fights in. You got my man Breazeale too, who has his 20 fights in.
No,
I mean,
every name that he mentioned is very much
experienced,
more experienced than him. And you know me, I'm a coddler. Like, there's no rush. You're in the heavyweight division. You're only 34. There's no rush. You know, if you're getting a title shot at 36, you're still good. You know, I know some might say, "Oh, that's pretty old," but not if you just started. Not if you started as an adult, as a Marine, no amateur background. Like, no, it's not. Lovejoy's 36 and he ain't on Fox, so you are ahead of the game. Yeah. You are ahead of the game. You don't need to jump in there with Washington, with Dominic Breazeale, or with Charles Martin. But if that's what he wants to do, because according to the quote, you know, he wants to test himself, and you got to respect that, man. And that's why we're doing this show, man, because, you know, we want our audience to respect that he wants to test himself, and we want you guys to be a part of that journey. We want you to follow him as he attempts to test himself. So being the coddler that I am, no disrespect to my man Gerald Washington, I will point him in that direction. Because Washington has a good jab, good right hand, tall, so he's going to get you ready for those bigger heavyweights. But he's been shown to be able to be stopped. And Polite has always been a big dude. You know, 286 pounds of all muscle and athleticism. So I think Washington will give him some looks. Remember, Washington won a few rounds with Wilder. Washington did well and went a few rounds with Big Baby. You know, he's a great common opponent to let you know where you're at. And right now, look, Coffie is 35 in the world on BoxRec, and a guy like Gerald Washington is 24. So that's a good leap. You know, that's about an 11, you know.
Slot leap.
Yeah, man. So, you know, you don't got to jump up to a Charles Martin who's actually a rank like what? 15?
You know, Styles makes fights. That's always something that's thrown around. And Gary Russell, shout out to Gary Russell, because he did mention that and made an emphasis on it. Like, shit's thrown around, but it's like, it really means something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when it's like, you got a Gerald Washington, you got a Dominic Breazeale, and you got a Charles Martin, stylistically, where do you think that he falls into a good fight? And I mean, something that I'm not going to say going to benefit him, but something that's going to, how do you say, complement his style?
Who? Coffee's?
Yeah, like you the promoter right now, and you got to get Coffie. Huh? Washington, yeah.
Listen, again, I'm a coddler. I'm thinking the betterment of my fighter, the development of my fighter, and the check for my fighter. Washington is a winnable fight. Washington is a common opponent with former champion of the WBC, Deontay Wilder. He's been in there with all the names. He's been in there with former past legends like Ray Austin. He's been in there with Fast Hands Eddie Chambers. He's been in there with Amir Mansour, Jason Gavin, Robert Helenius, Adam Kovnacki, Charles Martin, Jarrell Big Baby Miller, and then the cherry on top, Deontay Wilder. Absolutely, the direction is Charles Martin, man.
Gerald Washington.
Gerald Watson. He's got enough wear and tear. He's 28, so he's still young, you know. He's 6'6", so he's giving you the looks you need to further the progression of Coffie. I think that's the direction that you go. You got a guy like Charles Martin, which is another name that he wants, former world champion, common opponent with Anthony Joshua. That's also a good name. Also, he lost to Adam, right? Adam beat Charles Martin, I believe, right?
He beat Gerald Washington.
And
I think
Charles.
really he beat Charles too.
Oh yeah, he lost to Hellenius. So Charles is a good way to go. And maybe you look at that Adam fight and you're like, yo, I sparred Adam all my life. I've been sparring Adam and Big Baby all my life. If Adam could do that to Charles Martin, well, maybe we should go for Charles Martin because he's a former world champ where Breazeale or Washington are not. But when you're thinking of Breazeale, you got to be like, okay, Breazeale got that come from behind knockout power. He did it to Amir Mansour and he did it to Carlos Negron. He was losing the Negron fight, came back, boop, you out of here. He was losing to Amir Mansour, boop, you out of here. So as a team, Washington the safest, and maybe Martin is the most clout you can get. You know what I mean? Like, if you beat Martin out of all three names, you're gonna get more credit for Martin. He A, former world champion, you know, and B, he's turned his career back around after getting hooked up with Manuel Robles. He's on a hot streak right now.
So those three opponents you're putting in Gerald Washington as the first pick and Charles Martin as the most dangerous out of those three.
Gerald as the safest pick. And Charles as the most dangerous, but the risk is worth the reward, because if you beat a former world champion who lost to Anthony Joshua,
I totally agree with that.
And he's come back. Since his loss to Adam, he's beat Gregory Corbin from Texas by knockout or disqualification. Daniel March, common opponent with Luis Ortiz by knockout. And then Gerald Washington, common opponent with everybody I just mentioned by knockout. So Charles has come back after getting with Robles. But it looks like Toronto Zone in the building, quiet as a church mouse. What up?
What's going on?
I know you can do it, man. You got to
let the brothers on the panel cook, because they talking great stuff this morning. Talking Mike Polite, Coffee, man. His potential opponents that he's looking at or people are looking at. I like all three names, man. I'm gonna get right to it. No funky business. I like all three names. I definitely picked Polite to, like I said, to knock out Damani Rock. I feel like the 280, he moves really well with it, man. All that muscle and stuff, he didn't really he get gassed that much, and the power is real. So given that he can move that 280 so well around the ring, he'll give these guys problems at that size. You know what I mean? The only problem is the height will be, and the reach would be a little bit of a factor, the 6'6" and above. You know what I mean? Because most of these guys are 6'4" and above, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, guys?
Yeah, no, they're huge, bro.
They're big guys.
And going back to what Ness was saying, like, look, styles makes fights, right? What you were saying is Charles Martin being, like, I guess the most clout, but I really think that Breazeale's the most dangerous guy out of these three.
I do too, personally.
I seen Breazeale, and you mentioned it, Ness, do a comeback from behind type of fucking win, and he carries that weight because he's just a heavy set guy, and he's huge. He's bigger than the other guys, and if I'm wrong, I mean, let me know, but he's bigger than these guys, and I think that fight right there, would give him clout as well, right? Because Breazeale has fought, Anthony Joshua, he's fought Deontay Wilder, and he has a couple of other guys in there that are notable. Amir Mansour, I know, he's not fighting right now, but these guys are still credible guys. Not wins, obviously, because he only beat Amir Mansour. He lost to Anthony and Deontay, but his style and his heavy hands, I think, would be something that would be a little dangerous for Mike. And I'm not saying that Mike couldn't KO his ass either, Not saying that. I'm just saying that stylistically, I think that would be the more dangerous fight. Who's that on the panel? Marioski?
Yo,
what up, Mario?
Just to be clear, we were talking about the comparison between opponents in Polite, Coffie, and Jared Anderson. They both got a common opponent in Pena, and they fought them behind each other. Polite, Coffie first, Pena next. I mean, not Pena next, but
Anderson
next. But Coffie took a leap and separated himself from Anderson. And Anderson's next fight, while it's a good fight, and us as a community are definitely going to be tuned in, it's not on the level of Coffie, Damani Rock, or Coffie and the names he's calling out. Any of these three. Yeah. Anderson is facing a good guy in Ibeth. So we'll be tuned in because Beth made a name for himself in the bubble, and we know who he is. He gave hell to Guido Villanella, so we want to see what Anderson is gonna do. But Polite stepped on the on the gas with. I said the golf. What the fuck? Tiger Woods, get out my head. He stepped on the gas with that Darmani Rock win, and if he gets any of these two names, whoa.
It's just dawned to me right now that Ibanez fighting Jared Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's going down.
Yeah, wow, bro. Our bro Kinsley Ibanez from the bubble.
Yo, he's available today too, man. He's like, yo, I could do 4 and 6. I'm like, I hate when I send people the schedule and they hit me back with their schedule. I'm like, yo, Chant, man, these are the days, man. These are the days in Chant. I mean, days and times. But buenos dias, Marioski.
What up, fellas?
How are you? Yo,
I'm good. I'm feeling
I
good.
Feel like you ain't
how you came in like McLovin?
No, I feel like you ain't been in the gym.
Hey, fellas.
Nah, hell nah. Listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all.
I'm gonna be real.
I didn't
Before
say
you even tell me anything, I feel like you ain't been in the gym. You looking a little too
I haven't
swollen.
been in the gym in like, man, it's been probably. I went once this week. That was it.
But you mean to the body? You still?
But I haven't been feeling good though. That's why I got my second
COVID shot.
My second COVID shot.
So wait a minute.
I was so good, bro. I was so good. And then all of a sudden, me and Ash woke up exact same time. No alarm, nothing. And we just looked at each other and we were like, you don't feel good. I don't feel good.
Dude,
bro,
why?
My stomach hurt, my shoulders. I mean, I'm in the first bubble. You know what I'm saying? I still got to, take care of my grandparents and stuff.
Go
I mean,
to the CDC website. I'm going to send you something. You go to the CDC website. And I'm gonna send you the link or whatever, and that's the site where you can look at all the adverse effects that it's had on everyone throughout the nation. So
yeah, no, I knew what this second shot was gonna do right away. Everybody that I knew that took it, and people online were just like, bro, I got sick.
People
after that
died,
second
all types of shit. But the thing is that not everything's publicized. So you go onto the CDC website and you look into the tab where it says the record.
Well, they check on us. You know what I mean? They'll send me the text messages. Like after the first one, I was good. I had shoulder soreness. That was it.
The line just swayed. Mario getting stopped by Show Kid.
Show Kid actually came on and said that you was eating a lot of food and that's why you was late.
Oh, word.
Yo,
he was like, he was going in on you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't look as bad as your story says. Like when I that's why I wanted to talk before you, because I look at you and I thought, oh, he's not going to the boxing gym. He's starting to go back to the weight gym. Like your chest looks pumped up,
I mean,
right?
That shirt is kind of tight.
Yeah, it is kind of tight.
I'm never throwing it away.
I'm never throwing it away.
My man looking like Dwayne Johnson over there and shit. I'm like,
no, I just get really lean, like around the muscle. Like I just have a different type of frame. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I mean, I am leaning now for sure. But nah, I haven't been lifting weights at all. Promise.
Greatness said, "Why you been ignoring his calls, man? He ain't sparred since I left, man. That's crazy."
Nah. I talked to Getty yesterday, man. We're gonna come up with a sketch.
ECP falling apart, y'all. ECP falling apart.
That's it, bro. He left without no warning.
Shout out. I just seen like 3 old heads, all little bike click. Little bike click.
Those are the new homies.
Little pedal. They all had
you gonna
gray
see
hair.
Ness catching up with them and shit.
You gonna see Ness with some tight ass bike shorts and shit. Joining.
Bro, it's hard to do that shit though. I've been on a cycling bike. I've been on a cycling bike. That shit is hard.
Yo, where me and Doomy used to run, bro, that's all you seen was mad like South and Central Americans in the whole suit, like shorts, the tights, the little
like they got
the cone helmet, the cone, and they'll get mad.
The Tour de France starter kit,
homie. They will get so mad at you, ringing their little bells. Like if you running and you in their way. Oh man, they start ringing their bells like dring, dring, and like when they pass you, they turn around and give you that bad look like why you in the track?
Look.
Why you?
And you like, bro, you like all the way on the line.
You scared about the cars passing you when they.
I know.
Yo, The funniest thing about them is that they all wear the outfit, but they all got that they all got that Corona Heineken 6-pack. That shit, bruh, I don't even like. First of all, I wouldn't wear them tights, especially if I had like swallowed a beach ball. Like none of them be in shape. Yeah. They all wearing them tights with the big ass stomach. This shit hilarious.
Ain't gonna lie, they do. Calf muscles on fleek.
Yeah, calf muscles.
Oh yeah. They got veins in their calf muscles
like
and
stainless and shit.
Bro. It look like he'll root into the earth.
Yo, stainless swayed the line. If we was doing track and field, it would have been a wrap. My man calves crazy.
Yo, did we hit the alarm? Right from the rip, the first message on the chat is Dwayne B as a new member. Welcome to the prospect level, Dwayne.
Oh, shit.
The ring.
And we got a super chat from Ohio Runs Boxing who says, Ohio Runs Boxing.
Showing the love. Cheers.
Yes, sir. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. I feel like we've been saying it for a million years that we wanted to get to 118,000. We are only 298. Yeah, we do want to get to a million. We only are about 298 from that goal, so maybe you could tell a friend to tell 298 other people. We ready. We're going to have Yusuf Kamori on, Mario's favorite fighter and division. Finally, Mario shows up to one of these conversations, right? It always feels like whenever we're not talking little guys, he wants us to talk little guys. Then when we are, it's scheduled on the show or there's an interview, he's not here. But today, he is to take this interview by the horns. What do you know about Mr. Kamari?
Other than what Mitty's told us, not that much, to be honest with you.
How do you spell his last name? Kamari?
I mean, I saw his last fight. I mean, I could be as thorough as that. Well, actually, no, I saw him fight Dylan too. But other than that, you know, he's just a dude that I know has a lot of buzz around him. Twitter seems to like him a lot, specifically UK Twitter from what I follow. He's definitely a fan favorite. But
so he's a UK fighter.
Yes, he's from the UK. I mean, that's where he lives now. Let me see. Yeah, he was born in London. I know he's from the UK. I just didn't know if that's where he was like.
Come on, bruv.
Come on, bruv. Yeah, he fights Kane Baker March 6th, which is one day away from it being a full calendar year since he was out. He fought Michael Isaac back in March 7th, 2020. So.
All right, let's go to a quick super chat by our friend Davidian. Hey, Mario Brothers, why did you get the vaccine? We still don't know the long-term effects of the vaccine. Sad emoji. Hell no emoji. A syringe emoji. 100%. Yeah,
you
man.
Know, I knew I was gonna get the vaccine from the jump. You know, I'm around too many older people, my parents, my grandparents, plus my aunts and uncles.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole family got it. You know it.
Yeah. No, listen. Yeah, I mean, well, the family that can get it, because right now everybody can't get it. That's the thing, is you got to be on the list, and because of my kidney issue, they put out a list of people that can get it first, right? Yeah. It was like older people, and then like I can't remember who else. I know I was on the list. That was it. My doctor was like,
there were shortages too.
Yeah, there were shortages. Like I couldn't get it through my doctor. I had to get it through my wife. You know what I mean? So I'm
an expert.
And I'll be real. I mean, if I had to guess how many people I saw that were my age, out of the hundreds of people that I've seen, it was probably like 2 or 3 handful.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I always knew I was going to get it. I mean, look, I've had there's been vaccines around since the beginning. Like, what's going to kill you? You know what I'm saying? Either the high cholesterol, the fucking, or the minerals in your water. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much.
Your water.
I'm not out here, and I hope nobody's listening and saying that I'm not out here, advocating to not get it.
Oh no, I didn't take it that way.
What I'm saying is to like my friends and stuff like that, like people that I talk to within my circle, I just recommend that you if you can, to wait for more results to come in, for more adverse reactions that are having, and then as they start to perfect this, then I'll jump in and maybe get that. You know what I'm saying? But I just for a long time, man. You just said it. It's been a long time.
So
it's
your
not the
girl,
first.
they not
The
actually.
first bunch of research came through. Yeah, it was pretty. What's the word? I'll say this. It was confident enough to move the market. You know, the market, Moderna, Pfizer, bro, they all blew up. And I had a little bit of Moderna before, then I sold it because I was nervous. But yeah, they started blowing up. So I just go based off the market.
How accurate are they though?
I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. We don't know, and we won't know for a while. I know, right?
Doctor
No, some people dropping out, and then some people like are fine. Like, you know, Ness is. I think somebody he knows took it. I think Jordan knows somebody that took it.
Yeah, my girl took it.
My symptoms lasted not even 24 hours. I woke up yesterday with my whole body just felt achy, and I felt feverish. You know, I never had more than like a 99.9, which is like a low grade fever. But like I had the chills like in the morning, but then at night I was good. I was fine. Woke up today. I was like, man, I could go work out if I didn't wake up.
I'm waiting for Johnson & Johnson to come through.
They just submitted their
They've been the last ones in the race. But I already know they've been an established company for so long. I think that they're just gathering intel right now.
So
and I think they're going to be.
They were the ones that poisoned everybody with baby powder, right?
You gonna put Johnson & Johnson over Pfizer? You tripping, man?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what what do you mean putting it over?
You just said you're gonna wait for Johnson & Johnson because they've been the last one, and they're a more established company.
No, I'm not saying that they're a more established company.
Those are the words you
I'm saying that no, I said they're an established company, not more. They're an established company. They've been around for a while, and they've been the last. And this is just information as far as like stocks and stuff like that. You know, then I'd be talking with Mario sometimes, but it's regarding to that, not to the medical.
I'm not in the stocks, but you tell me and Mario. I mean, confirm. There's no way Johnson & Johnson stock is more than Pfizer.
Man, I know they took a heavy drop when those lawsuits started popping, but man, I honestly, I never even looked. Like, I bought Johnson & Johnson and I bought Pfizer and Moderna, all three from the jump. I dropped them all and went with Moderna, kept it as long as I couldn't keep it anymore, and I dropped it. And I fucked up.
I don't follow stocks, okay? But
I just started. It's fun.
But the streets always taught you supply and demand. Johnson & Johnson sells nothing. They sell nothing that we must have.
Just stop talking right now.
Johnson & Johnson sells nothing that we must have. Men are dying to get fucking Pfizer's blue pill, man. They will forever have high stock over any other company. It's like milk, man. Everybody needs milk. Not that I drink milk.
That's just banking on Pfizer off a dick pill.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Sound like Macho Man Randy Savage right now. Ooh, yeah. Let me find out you got a couple of them in the drawer right there.
I don't, man. I don't, but I tell you this, man. I did once in my life try it. I was young when we went to Panama. Them shits was over the counters. That's Untitled, man.
Word?
Save it.
Yo, that's the story.
That shit was bananas,
over
man.
the counter?
And let me just tell you this. And let me just tell you this, man.
Yo, you never went up to the gas station and saw the little pill in the back?
But they ain't got him in the gas station. They ain't got him in the gas station.
I'm about to go home and put in work. I'm tired today, but it's gonna do it for me.
They ain't got him in the gas station, bro.
Let me get my hands on those.
But let me tell you, if for those that don't know, in Panama, man, there's a heavy migration of Colombians, man. I'm just saying.
Call him.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But hey, if you telling me what else do Johnson? What else do hey, what else do Johnson & Johnson make besides whack off cream and shit?
Oh, they make baby powder.
They make baby powder, Holmes.
Yeah. Everybody. I mean, people have to have baby powder for kids and shit.
The baby products, man.
Last time baby powder was hot was when Pinky was smacking motherfuckers, man.
Yo, Pfizer's at $34.89 and Johnson & Johnson is at $168.
Boom! Wait, 168?
Yeah, 164 now. It dropped. No, it was at 166.
And Pfizer's at what? $34?
$38.
Oh shit! So Johnson & Johnson's worth more?
Nah, but it's not
Yep.
that. It
That's
fluctuates, and there's market correction. So it's like one day you might have a shoot up, and one will be more than the other, and then there'll be a dip, and all of a sudden it's like, fuck, the stock just went down this many fucking points, and now I'm fucking low and shit. Like
What's Apple at?
Sometimes that shit could be volatile, dude.
Is Apple at 400?
Oh yeah, Apple's at like I have Moderna at $68.
Yo, dog, I remember Apple was at like $199, bro.
Bro, it's at 136 right now.
Wow,
look at
dropped.
Ethereum right now.
Holy
the crypto is
shit.
at like fucking 1800.
See, that's why you can't.
Yeah, I heard that, Doomy.
Market is too unstable. Look at that, how is Apple at 136?
Get your son to teach you.
No way, man.
Nah. Junior knows his shit.
I heard, bro. I heard he makes
bro. Junior knows some stuff, and he's more into the forex, but he was actually teaching me some things, man.
Already getting a house next to Pops pretty
Show
soon.
Kid said, "Yo, we want to test Mario. He knows too much about drug companies."
Yeah, Mario,
you pay for it. I'll take it, champ.
What are we gonna call our commission? It's not VADA. It's TVV VADA.
Yo, I was stunting on that first fight with Keem. I kept saying I would take a test, and then I found out them tests are very expensive, bro.
Yo, now you can't do VADA because VADA stands for voluntary anti. So you gotta take
I volunteer.
the voluntary out.
I volunteer.
Now you gotta
Anybody
take the
want me
voluntary
to
out.
volunteer?
First of all, it's not gonna be violent. It's gonna be mandatory.
Hey Mario, you weren't here last night, and Shoki was talking mad shit, man. Shoki was talking
That's
mad.
good,
That
man.
was
I'm
before
glad he
Ken
believes in
Porter.
himself.
And we were showing footage and everything. Showcase was like, yeah, everybody was in here talking shit, but yeah, he was going at you. You wasn't here to defend yourself. So
Oh, that's okay. I could defend
the line
myself
already
March 13th.
swayed. The line already swayed. Mario ain't even been training for the last week.
That's good.
He
I'm
took
gonna
his
I'm gonna
second-
capitalize on that.
He took a second fucking COVID vaccine, so now his bones are brittle.
Bro, I swear, I
call him
was.
Keith
It
Thurman.
felt like I had like weight on my shoulder, like permanently.
It's over.
I was like, bro, I have, and that's probably why. If anything, if I looked yoked up at all, it's not because I've been lifting weights. It's because my fucking muscles are just on this permanent, like tense, like. Oh man, I need like a chiropractor
See,
adjustment or some
Zoottown
shit.
got it right, man. Is
TB VAD.
yeah. No,
Yo,
it's
that's it. You get
TBV Otta.
You're gonna have to send in a stash hair
I
sample.
can't say Otta because it's not Odd.
Oh shit, that's funny, bro. I was this close to shaving it yesterday.
So you're talking about putting
Yo.
him through the ropes, and he's like, nah, he gonna stop you, man.
Damn, Mario,
Man,
somebody
Show
said
Kid-
big juicy.
Show Kid ain't stopping. Show
that's
Kid ain't
funny.
stopping nothing, man. I'm doing side bets with Show Kid right now for lying, man. He lying, man. Yo,
I want
yo.
Shoki to be as
Bruh,
confident
his
as
jump rope,
possible.
Bruh, his jump rope man showed me nothing, man. Nothing. Yo.
Nothing.
And the pad where he did double nothing. You know? He didn't show me nothing. You know what I mean? Like, nah.
Call you Mata.
Show Kid right there with Supermax and who was the other one that I said get beat by the girl? By Natalie?
Damn, Mofongo.
Mofongo. Show Kid right there. That girl, Natalie.
Yo, why y'all remembering the name?
Natalie putting hands
We ain't
Show
shit.
Kid, man. Show Kid ain't even submit no more footage because he know, man. Do me, you trying to be nice. You held pass for him. It was like a baby hitting them shits.
Who?
Show Kid.
I mean, I'm not
told
gonna
me he
say
had some
that.
pop.
I'm gonna say that he had heavy hands, and I think that he always wanted to crack it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it was heavy hands or him just wanting to crack every single time. But the boy had some pop.
Man, he was hot.
No, stop.
Mario.
Stop telling lies. He gonna beat me.
Mario. He was hot, and I'm on the bag, and then he trying to hit like the bag so the bag is in front of him so that I can't see. I'm like, yo, stop hiding. Stop hiding. Let your motherfucking hands go. Let's go. You think, yo, he doing fake jump
Why
rope?
you even think
You know
that
what it
though?
is,
That's
Mario?
such a weird. Like I don't. Why would you even think of that?
The first
you
day Show Kid shows up for a workout with the crew. Ness puts in a fucking
A fucking 30-minute jump rope.
Oh no! He put in the Steven Shakur pace on his ass.
I'm saying, I heard, bro.
Yo, right from the rip.
Hey yo, and let me tell you, that's just my normal, man. My Apple Watch speaks the truth. That's just my normal, and I'm actually improving my jump rope calories because I'm not like I'm not just there to get through the 30 minutes. I'm there to get through the 30 minutes better than I did yesterday. You understand? So if I burnt 455 yesterday, I gotta burn 459 today or 490.
Yeah.
You understand?
At first, Ness was cheating. Because he had his nice speed rope, nice and light. Then I noticed that we was like, yo, Ness, what's up? He's like, what you talking about? I'm like, they had these jump ropes and shout out to Coach O. In his gym, bro, these shits weigh like fucking 20 pounds. So you jump roping with this heavy ass jump rope.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Mario,
I'm not saying that Ness broke because he switched jump ropes. I'm just saying it was a different level of intensity.
Mario,
and
ask me a question.
And then Getty, hold up. Then my man, Greatness, he was slowing up. He was pacing himself at one time.
No,
and we had to
Greatness
jump
was
on
pace. He was on a pace.
We had to jump on him. Like, yo, you got to sweat.
Yo, I've been jumping rope
we push
now.
each other a lot.
I've been jumping rope now so long that like I go like, jump. Then I go 1 foot. You know what I'm saying? Like one foot so that the heart rate is up. So it's like I'm doing knee highs. Then I slow back down. Because it's hard to keep that up without tripping. And then I do it again. Man, check my watch, man. All of y'all, my friends, stop ducking me. And somebody else requested me yesterday.
What?
Shout out to Esteban.
Shout out to Esteban. You know what? You know what's funny?
Is that Kimura? Did he jump on?
Nah, ain't nobody on. The damn, was it Monday or was it? I don't remember. It was like last week or so. I was jump rope, and I rarely jump rope in the gym. And part of it is kind of a little bit because, they're all fucking amazing at it, and I can't go more than 3 minutes without, sweating through my entire shirt. But what was weird is I was jumping and I felt like, man, this is like one day where I felt like really good. I was like, man, I'm not as tired. Like I felt athletic. And then my coach, he was just like looking at people, making adjustments. He was about to go do something in the ring with pads, or I don't know what he was doing, but he was walking by me and he was like, oh, Medina, good jab. Vasquez, bring the left up. And he's like, Munguia, stop cheating those jump ropes. And I was like, what? I'm cheating?
Because
I swear to God, bro, but look, listen, I'm a fucking just jump rope and show y'all how I jump rope, right? No cap, nothing, whatever. Just let y'all.
Do you pause for a half a second in between jump?
Nah, hell no. Bro.
Are you like Skip?
Yo, I do not have the coordination to make it look pretty. Like I'm just trying to survive it at this point. I mean, I've gotten better, but
look at Show Kid trying to get moral victories. I drove 3 hours and had no breakfast and finished your workout, Ness. Man, get out of here, man. You ain't finished nothing.
Do it, man. You got to.
I had to motivate you by like, yo, Mario ain't stopping his jump rope, and then he was like, damn, let me get back on his jump rope. How many times did he ask me like, yo, we really jumping for 30 minutes? I'm like, damn, how many minutes is 12 rounds? You know what I'm saying?
Nah. We messing with Show Kid, but yo,
I ain't messing with Show Kid, man. I ain't messing with Show Kid. Mario might stop him in the first round.
You better start work.
Especially once he get down here, I'm gonna show him how to use the jab so he could load up on that left, and is a wrap, man. Show Kid, I don't know, man. He came to the gym in like ACGs, man.
Wow, you just swayed the line back.
Show Kid, I think found a boxing gym. I don't know if
he better find some boxing shoes. He know he came up to the gym in Tim's. I'm like, yo, chill, bro. I know you from New York and shit, but like.
Came through with the Timbos.
Strap me up, coach. Strap me up.
He came from Connecticut, so that's why he came with them big ass boots. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta get in the ring and swing.
Yeah, have it.
He strapped them up real tight.
Strap them up, coach.
Let's go, champ. Yo, let's get back on
Southpaw. Oh man, Southpaw versus Southpaw. This is gonna be fun. Fun.
They both Southpaws, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to be anymore.
Even though Mario allegedly said his trainer was turning him orthodox, let's see how that went.
Yeah, he tried, but I can't. I'm telling y'all, I'm left hand. Like I'm ambidextrous, right? I write with my right hand. I threw 82 miles an hour with my left hand. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that unless you have use of both hands. But I can't write as well with my left hand, and I can't throw for shit with my right.
You say
but I tried to be right. I can't.
You threw a what with your left
82
hand?
miles an hour in high school.
Doesn't matter what you
That was good. That was good. I was like, yo, he set me up for something, bro. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah, throwing. I mean,
But
look.
the only point I'm trying to make is that I'm not right-handed, and then like tried to figure out how to be left-handed or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of people. That's what happens. They just start in the southpaw stance. That's what I've been told. That's not what happened. Like I'm lefty. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be lefty. Like I can't close the distance very well. Like you know how much easier it would be from the orthodox position.
Yo,
but
Show Kid is so tight.
Show Kid was moving around in them Timbs though. I tell you, yo, he was like Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. He took them shits off. He was flying.
Yo, he said, "Yo, we having a jump rope contest."
Shit, we're not because he definitely beat me.
Yo, jump rope is an indicator of your stamina, champ. You can't stay on your toes for 30 minutes. You gonna be flat-footed. You flat-footed. You a still target, man.
Yo, Ness, what would you say if Ali used to run in boots?
I mean, I seen Ali running in boots, but I mean, come on, man. We talking about.
I seen Mike Tyson.
We talking
running
about 70 years ago when poverty was at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? I doubt he was running in boots out of comfort, man. He wasn't sponsored by them. Flims.
It must have been cold outside of snowing.
I mean,
he was working out while he was.
No, but wasn't that
fighting
Big Bear? I think that the picture you're talking about is when he was in Big Bear. It could be that. I mean, I don't know.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, he probably was in Big Bear, and they like, yo, Show Kid, I'm making up story. Hey, yo, listen, Mario the favorite, man.
He got right to the point. Yo, listen, Mario the favorite, man.
I'm making up stories. Okay, I mean, let's make a bet. Let's make a bet. Until you submit new footage, bruh, you under the underdog.
Listen, this beyond me.
This beyond me.
Yo, he said he had sneakers and switch. So why even do me saying you had Tim's? So do me lying too? I don't know, man. I seen ACGs in that motherfucker.
That's what I thought. I didn't think there was Tim's. I thought he had some ACGs and shit on.
He said he had sneakers and then switched to boxing sneakers. First of all, what the hell are boxing sneakers? I ain't never seen them. Cause
sneakers like a generic term for athletic shoes.
No.
So.
Yeah. No.
Boxing sneaker would be.
I never said I got the Manny Pacquiao sneakers. Boxing sneakers. No, they boxing boots.
Shoes.
Or boxing shoes or boxing boots, man. They definitely.
I've heard people call them sneakers before.
Bruh, first of all,
he said he gonna punish you.
First of all,
punish you.
That's it, Mario. That's the little fire on Show Kid's ass. You're in trouble, dog.
He gonna show up with the APAC ass.
He gonna show up fucking.
First of all, Show Kid like 40
like carved in his chest.
Yo, Show Kid like 40. He like 40. He's like 40.
Show Kid gonna show up with a little heart mount tattoo on the bicep.
Yeah, but it's different. Like when I was Show Kid age, like I was being taught by like professionals and Doomy, who's been in the game. Like he 40 trying to get taught right now. It's like you so far ahead of him. Then you got that one fight with Keem, and everybody knows you knocked down Keem. You and Keem is like Kavaliauskas and Crawford. So
I can't wait for the press conference.
I hear you, but
this shit gonna be crazy.
We don't see. I ain't taking nobody lightly. I'll put it that way. But
I mean, you ain't got to. When you see him coming at you, you gonna lie.
Yo, I know what he doing. I already know what he's doing, bro. Yo, he's trying to get Show Kid so pumped up that he comes in, right? And then we gotta fight.
He gonna come on like white boy and shit. He gonna eat a steak like
he said I had on 10 boxing shoes. What do you mean 10? He brought 10 pairs to the gym?
He think 10 boots.
He said I had 10 boxing shoes, and that's just crazy. It literally say 10 there. I'm lost, man.
Nah, red. He has some red joints on.
Man, Send me a picture. We don't believe you, man.
We're gonna have to see if we
bet a million. He said bet a million.
Yeah, bet him the millie, dog.
A million.
He don't really want to bet, man. I swear to God, we'll make a $500 bet and we'll all eat off Show Kid money. We gonna have the Border Wars annual dinner off Show Kid money, man.
Oh shit!
You better stop, man, for you be in Roadhouse taking the whole tab, man.
Hey, what happened?
You gonna be in Texas Roadhouse paying for everybody's slab of beef, man. You better stop,
Roadhouse,
bruh.
Yo, that's the spot.
Yeah, bro. I remember he told me he's like, bro, every time we eat there. But we had Outback that last time.
I seen all the East Coast newbies, and I already said what I said, man. Greatness is the only one that's like, oh.
He said, oh.
Show Kid, on the other hand, if you don't submit new footage, you are what we seen that day.
Hey yo, Mike's
and that's a little difficult. I mean, I don't know. Do me, be honest. The Show Kid you work with that day, if he doesn't get any better, does he beat Mario in your opinion?
Nah, he don't beat Mario.
Oh, look, I was about to say, does he? I was even gonna say, fuck Mario getting better. I was gonna say, does he beat the Mario that Keem beat?
Nah, he needed more work in my opinion. But what I did give Show Kid is that he had a want. He wants it. So that's what I got to see in it.
Too. Mario wants it too. Mario got up.
Everybody wants
it.
Listen
to me. No. Everybody, you right. Everybody wants it. Mario showed you he wants it. He got up off the floor 3 times and he coming back to fight. Show Kid just coming for the first time.
And that's what I was leading to. I can't say how much he wants it because he hasn't been tested.
He ain't even been punched in the face yet.
Mario War tested already. He already showed his merit. His medal.
It's over
hey,
for Mario.
He's told me when we were negotiating the fight that he wasn't going nowhere. We were standing in the middle. That's what he said. So yeah. I think he coming to fight. Honestly,
first of all, Mario, you better stop asking for that type of fight. You not Machine Gun. You can't throw. A million punches for the whole round.
Machine Gun. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm not gonna throw that many punches. You're right. I mean,
here he go believing in his power, y'all. The line swaying again. Show Kid the favorite.
You already know what I'm saying. Then why am I even talking?
Yo, Show Kid the favorite.
You react to the conversation.
Show Kid the favorite again because Mario keeps believing in his fake ass power. He got
you see how
he got one Kavalaskas like knockdown
over here.
I'm just saying, you got one Kavalaskas like knockdown. They ain't even counted as a knockdown. You claiming to have all this power. You think if he stands there, I don't have to punch him a million times. I'm gonna just knock him out. Like, come on, man.
Yo, Show Kid's a 41-year-old Army vet, champ. He said, "What you mean, that I don't know how to train?"
I ain't say you don't know how to train.
My man pulled out his chevrons on y'all, motherfucker. He's like, yo, you see these on the motherfucking shoulder? I earned them shits.
Yo. Somebody check the messages or Instagram real quick. Continue.
Yo, first of all,
call you.
Man, he mad late, bro.
Yo, you know what's so funny about it though? Show Kid believes in himself, and that's all that matters. Mario believes in himself. Mario got to get back from
let me tell you something. Mr. Nice Guy got something nice to say. Supermax believed in himself, and he had to scrape himself off the motherfucking canvas. All right. Who else had to get scraped up?
Fact, bro.
Who else had to get scraped up off the canvas? They all believed in themselves. It don't matter about belief, man. Belief don't mean shit in boxing, man. It's skills to pay the bills, man. Belief. The fuck? Your mother believes in you, man. My mother believes in me. That shit don't mean nothing in that ring. Nothing. For real, man.
You.
And back to Show Kid, it don't fucking matter that you know how to put a backpack on your back and go hike and hoorah, motherfucker. This is boxing. It's totally different. We gonna see.
I've seen Buds
and now
training videos of Buds and shit. Let me tell you, bro. There's some correlation. I promise you. I mean, it depends what branch you are. And shit.
Now
you know what I'm saying? Depends what you're doing, but
now I know he had boots on. Talking about he in the army and shit. He came with his army boots to the gym.
Shit, the things are heavy though.
Yo, I love you, Mario. You just like me. You building them up. Mario like, fuck that. No matter what they say.
You ain't gonna take this. You ain't see, because that's what you do. And you do that, you don't realize you're doing it. And then we're gonna come back and then the same shit that Marvin keep telling Akeem, right? Is the same shit that people gonna keep telling
What
me.
Marvin's telling Keem?
But you know what, Marvin? Why you trying to make me say it on the show?
I don't know what Marvin.
You in the
saying.
same chat as I am. Okay, you go back and read the last couple days.
What Marvin say about
and
you?
report
Don't
back.
make me get Keem on it. Keem, come on
you know
the
what? He
show,
didn't say
Keem.
nothing.
Come on the show, Keem. What's going on, man? Fill us in, man.
Yeah,
What
Keem will
Marvin's
tell you.
calling you, man?
Welcome, Keem the Dream.
There's nothing in the sponge for Izzy. He ain't got nothing in there. Where the team at? Oh, we got J-Mac giving excellent instructions over there to Keem the Dream.
Your winner by unanimous decisions is Keem the Dream
Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we got you.
Clear.
What up? What you had asked me? What Marvin said? Shit, I don't know. I mean, we just be talking a lot of shit in the chat. I'm like, what are you talking about specifically?
Something about your resume.
I'll say it specifically. So what Ness is doing, right? Ness is taking credit away from Show Kid. So then when I do beat Show Kid, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, you just beat Show Kid because Ness pushed that." Hold up, just like Marvin saying that, and Marvin specifically said, "You beat Mario. That's not the same as beating someone on my caliber," which I have no problem with.
Yeah,
That's
but
just facts.
Marvin is some
That's
weirdo. First of all, Marvin's a weirdo. He think because Cantu played football, that makes him a good boxer and shit. He be writing his resume talking about Cantu, Division I quarterback. Man, first of all, I don't even watch football, and I know that quarterbacks are soft. The motherfuckers are soft. They the ones that always get broke. They the ones that always is hurt.
That's hilarious.
A quarterback ain't no fucking linebacker or no defensive end. What the fuck is Marvin talking about? I beat a Division I quarterback. Get your soft ass resume. You had to fight him twice, motherfucker. What you writing that shit for? When you gotta fight a nigga 2 times, that means you ain't good, motherfucker. You writing that shit twice. And you stop worrying about other people. The way you show Marvin that Keem's win is great is beat the shit out of Showkid. It don't matter what he's saying about you or who your opponent. Because look, everybody's gonna be a first timer. Not everybody gets the luxury of fighting a 2-time Border Wars dude. That ain't how it works.
Nah, that's what I'm saying though. Is if you take credit away from the opponent, I'm saying anybody. But we do have our first guest.
This is actually Sean George. What's going on, my friend?
What's good? How's everything going, guys?
Great. How are you? This is the trainer of Gerald Washington. Did I pronounce that right this time?
Nope.
Help him out, Sean.
Gerald John.
Oh, John. Why can't I just
John.
say John?
No. Forget the ZH. Just use the ZH as a J. Like John. Like Dear John. Yeah. Gerald John. Yeah.
So for those that don't know, that is the Matchroom heavyweight, big guy. He's gonna be taking on Jerry Forrest, man. We all know Jerry Forrest. Very good fight for you guys.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me try to get these guys online.
No problem.
I know they're waiting. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys.
No problem. But yeah, man. I mean, look, we got to stop with this BS, bro. Like, and I'm not discrediting Marvin, right? Because if he getting credit for that, well, all right, my dude, the one I fought, the one people laugh at my fight, well, he was a defensive end. You see, he was the tough guy on the football field, not the quarterback. Come on, man, beat it.
He's the guy who kills the quarterback.
He's the guy that either defends or murders the quarterback. You understand what I'm saying?
What are you talking, Super Bowl right now?
Nah, man. We
past opponents.
Yes, past opponents. So someone is trying to get a little bit more credit for their opponent because he was a previous quarterback.
Oh,
okay.
A D1 quarterback, supposedly. I don't know what school he went to, but
yeah. But yeah, no, man. So, how's training camp been? Where are you guys holding it?
We holding it in Patterson, New Jersey.
Okay.
We're training down the True Warrior Boxing Club. Training camp is good. We never broke training camp. Okay. Jalay been like a sort of a gym rat, going into since April. So he's been in the gym. Right after this last fight, he gave him a week off, and he was back in the gym already. So we be better. We not better ready. We be show something a little bit more this fight around too.
Now, was Jerry the only option that they gave you, or was this the option you went with?
This wasn't my first opponent. We wanted a name contender, but they're talking our next fight. If you get past Jerry Forrest, they're talking about a name contender. Maybe a Philip Hergovich, maybe what's the name? Yuri Fury. It could be somebody from the Matchroom camp. But I want a big name. I'm a fan. Like I'm a coach, manager of the sport of boxing, but I'm a big fan of the sport too. You know, I want to see Jalay fight contenders just the way everybody else does. You know, so we're looking for big things. You know, Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, he has a stable, so we're looking to get into that. You know?
When do you guys get to Florida? You know, I moved to sunny Florida. That's all the.
Oh, did you really?
This is God's rays coming in through the window.
So you missed all the snow.
Oh yeah. I left you guys with all the shovels.
Man,
You left the week. It was like 4 feet of snow.
Man, this is ridiculous.
So when do you guys get down to Florida? Because this fight's taking place on the Canelo undercard, which is huge for you. This is a great opportunity.
Big time.
Yeah, I'm not sure with the fight arrangement yet, but probably get down like a week before, maybe a week and a half before the fight, because we got to go through the protocols again. Matchroom was very good with that when it comes to COVID. So probably like a week and a half before.
Can you? What was the biggest names Jalay sparred with this time around?
We sparred with after a week after ring, we was sparring with Adam Konowski, Odo Wallen.
Okay.
Wow. A couple other people. Like we've been getting working. We've been getting solid working. So we like I said, we never broke camp.
And
like we were up. Excuse me.
Did Oda come to you in Patterson, or did you guys have to go down South Jersey?
He's in New York City. Okay. We went both ways. If you went down to him, he came down to us. They're good people. They're good sparring partners. Not sparring partners. They're not sparring partners. They're contenders. Yeah. But it was we had a belief where iron sharpens iron. So we was just getting good sparring because like the heavyweights, it's hard to find good sparring with each other. Mm-hmm. You know, so Keith, Adam's coach, Joey, Otto's coach, we just said, you know what, let's put them together, and we started working. You know, like I said, skills sharpen skills.
Did Jalay ever have an opportunity to spar Mike Coffie when he was in the New York City area?
I think they may have sparred once. That was before I was still in China when that happened. So I'm not. But yeah, I'm not sure about this. We got to ask him.
Okay. Nah, I just.
But I know. I met Mike Coffie while sparring with Adam Konowski like a year and a half ago or something like that.
Yeah. He's
a nice guy, man. Yeah.
He's always at Keith's gym, or used to be. Now he relocated out here to Orlando, Florida. Big win. Did you watch his win over Dominic?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it. I see good things for him. I didn't know a lot about him. 5 years into the sport as a professional, 29, started the sport. He's 29 years old and advanced at that level so quickly. I was impressed with him.
Do you know anything about his trainer? His trainer came out of nowhere. I mean, I met his trainer a few years back, but when I met him, I'm like, wow. Who are you? You ever heard of him? Jose Aguilar?
Jose who?
I mean, Josue Aguilar.
I'm not good with names. I'm one of those guys that's not really good with names. Probably if I seen him, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and be like, yeah, I know who that guy is, or I don't know. You know, I'm horrible with names. So, but nah, Mike, he seems like a student, like a real student. You know, for a guy that's been in the sport for 5 years. And you have to think about what he's doing in the sport, right? He tried to compete with the top fighters. He said last time I checked, he said he wanted to test his skills against like the Dominic Breazeale, and all the guys. You know, he's confident. You know, I mean, he's a military guy, so I wish nothing but the best for him.
Out of those three names that he wants, he said Breazeale, Washington, or Martin. Which one as a trainer would you think he should go for?
I will go with Brazil, Washington. Washington is tall, but Washington. Honestly, all three of them. It doesn't matter. To me, they're the same level type of opponents.
There you go.
You know?
I was about to say.
I'm being honest with you. I'm looking at all three of them.
I actually don't think they're the same level. I would give him more credit for the Martin win. He's a former world champ, and he's been able to rebuild since his loss to Adam Kovnacki. And I think that Breazeale has come from behind power. He showed that in the Amir Mansour fight and in the Carlos Negron fight. Whereas Washington, I think he's been in a lot of tough fights already with the Big Baby, the Wilder, the Adam fight. So maybe he's probably,
I could see where you're coming from. I just think all three of those guys are. Listen, Charles Martin, he was IBF.
Yep,
former IBF champion, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you put him at the top because he was world champion at some point, right? Breazeale because he always been rated in the high in the rankings, but I don't know. Like, did anyone in those names get pointed at Jalay? I'd be like, okay, I don't care. Give me the order. I would take Charles Martin because he was former world champion of his credentials. I would take Dominic Breazeale because of his credentials.
Sure.
Honestly, I'm speaking just honest, but I put all three of those guys on the same level. If you put those three guys together, not Gerald Washington. If you put Breazeale and Martin together, you don't know who's going to win. It's a 50-50 fight. No, am I going crazy when I say that?
I agree.
Breazeale and Martin.
If you put Breazeale versus Martin.
Yeah, because
it's like a 50-50 fight. You don't know who's going to win.
I would say that, yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know if I probably would have a favorite in that, honestly, thinking about it. But I agree 100%. I think betting-wise, it would be really hard to make one of them like a majority favorite, like a huge majority favorite,
Yeah.
And you kind of get the same things off of both of them. It's kind of like, and I don't want to, I don't know.
Yeah,
I shouldn't even say it. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yes, I love that you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying because it's like, I respect both of these guys.
Me too.
I respect what they did in the sport of boxing.
For sure.
I'm not trying to disrespect any fighter. But they go through blood, sweat, and tears. People don't see they don't see 25% of what these fighters go through. So I'm not going to sit there and bash each athlete, but I look at it as a 50-50 fight. But we would love to fight PBC fighters, but we are. What was it? Errol Spence said,
"Other side of the street."
Other side of the street. Yeah, so it's crazy. I don't like this. What's going on in boxing when it comes to that kind of talk, man? Like when fighters say that, I like cringe. Like, damn.
Hey, what happened?
So Sean, would you say that Jalay is a young 37, or when people look at his age, should they think he's 37?
No, he's a young 37. But like I can understand where criticism comes.
Why do you consider him a young 37?
Because he hasn't been in any wars. When he's turned professional, like his other promoter refused to put him in any big fights. He hasn't taken any punishment. Jalay's a gym rat. I try to give Jalay a day off here and there, and he looks at me like, "Why?" I said, "Jalay, you got to take days off." like take 2 days off, and he looks at me sideways half the time. Because I was like, "Come on," But he's in the gym. He has the energy. He's not slowing down. I'm paying attention to that. He's been in the gym since April, consistently. And I never had Jalay in the gym this long, for so long. Knowing he goes back home, lived a life in China, come back, now you got to worry about losing weight. You have to realize that Jalay, with the exception of what's happening right now, he fought 3 times in the last 3 years.
Wow.
You think about that. I could see people criticize him like, oh, when he fought with Danko, he didn't look his best. One, we was having trouble with sparring partners, and 2, he had to lose a lot of weight to get back down. So there's a lot of things that goes on and like behind the scenes that the boxing fans just don't know. And then Jalay doesn't speak English, which is another issue, which he's learning and he's trying, but to communicate, because nowadays a closed mouth don't get fed. A closed mouth, people don't know, are aware of what's actually happening.
Yeah.
You know, so and Jalay, and he's another. That's another thing. It's a culture thing with him. He's very respectful, you know, to other fighters and other people. So you're gonna look at him and you're gonna be like, Jalay, just call them names out. I know who you want to fight. Just call them out. Just say it. Yeah, I gotta push him, and he's gonna sit there, but he's not afraid of anybody. Yeah. I tell Jalay right now, you're gonna fight. He wanted to fight Tyson Fury because his fight fell out in December. It was a fight that fell out. Was it Tyson Fury?
Cababel.
Yeah, it was funny. He said, "I put me in with Fury." I was like, Jalay, chill, right? That's a big fight, but he wants to fight these guys. He doesn't care if it's Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, or a top contender. Just put him in with those type of fighters.
Well, you brought up the other Fury, and
Huey. Yeah,
I do think that's like a high risk, low reward, right? Like you don't get the same recognition, and he's such a difficult boxer to deal with. You got to cut the distance. Is Jalay going to be fast enough?
I don't understand. Boxing is not about who's fast, and because the guy runs around a lot, and he calls that boxing, whatever. But timing is everything. It's not about speed and power. It's about timing. I'm a true believer in that. When it comes to the sport of boxing, people are too much in. Oh, this guy can punch. Like when you compare Errol Spence to Terrence Crawford, they're both great at different things. But one's a natural boxer, and one works super. I'm not saying Terrence Crawford doesn't work super hard, but one work on details and timing, and that's why he's able to do certain things. Jalay works on. He has power, and that's what he's shown. But there's so much more than Jalay. He can actually box. He actually do have hand speed. He actually had great footwork. You're going to start seeing this more because he's in the gym. He's sparring. He's going rounds. He did 12 rounds yesterday. You know, like I know what to expect from him. But I'm so excited to see. I want him to show everybody else, and that's the key. You know, so when it comes to Yuri Fury, we don't care about the style. We don't care about if he a boxer, puncher. He's going to get caught. He can't. It's a square or circle. He's going to get the ring cut off. There's certain things that he's going to have to fight. You know, he's not undefeated. I'm sure he's not undefeated. So there's a blueprint out there how to beat him and what to do with him. So I don't know much about him. I've seen him fight twice, 1.5 times, but that's my theory. Let me see what's going on with these guys. I'm not sure. Give me a second. Okay.
No problem.
Yeah, I mean, I still think that Huey Fury is a tough fight, man. You know, jabber,
I get what you're saying for sure.
You know, and you know, I know he says speed doesn't matter, but Jalay does have to catch up to him. He's got to cut.
Because it's not that you're saying that you would even pick. Yeah, for sure. It's
from the shadow realm.
It's not that you're saying that you would pick Huey Fury in that fight. What you're saying is that risk doesn't equal that reward. Like, I get it. It's a tougher fight than what you're gonna get credit for. Like, people are like, oh, you beat the bad Fury, not knowing how tough a fight that is for casual fans. Understanding, you know what I'm saying? So I get that.
Yeah. No, timing, and I get what Sean's saying too. Timing beats everything. You know, if you could time somebody's speed, you could land a good shot, you could finish him. You know, you could time and distance, obviously. But I could also agree with Ness. You got to catch up to him. But you know, two big guys like that, there's only so many steps. 10 rounds. Yeah, you can't really run for 10 rounds. And there's only so many steps you can take.
You ain't watched the Pulev fight? Huey could run, man. He'll run. Who else? And the Joseph Parker fight.
Pulev is a different type of animal. Jalay is a different type of animal.
I was about to say, does Pulev move like Jalay?
It's different. Like you don't like Jalay know how to hunt. He go hunting, man. We don't play those games, man. He know how to hunt. Like Jalay has a lot more experience than you guys realize.
He better hunt Forrest down because Forrest talks a lot, man. Forrest.
I was ready to say, what do you think about Jerry Forrest's last performance? I know that a lot of us, were really high on him to win on that fight.
With Carlos.
Yeah, and it didn't turn out that way. What do you think about that performance? And and anything that maybe he could have done different to maybe get the dub?
I thought he could have done a lot of things different. But
Sean,
I don't want to. I'm trying not to talk so much. I'm sorry.
I get you.
Yeah, I'm trying not to talk so much and everything else. But I respect Forrest. He's smart. He's very intelligent. He goes in, he comes to win. He has a game plan. He comes in and he try to box. We can y'all guys okay? Can you guys add these guys?
Yeah, I just need their ID.
Okay, give me. Okay, hold on.
Text it to me or Instagram it.
Give me your ID.
And I mentioned to Jerry too because I'm looking at the type of fight this might turn out to be. You know, he's going to be the smaller guy in this fight. You know, and usually a lot of the guys are smaller than
Jules.
There you go. I'm trying to remember. Jules Jean.
Yeah, there we go. You got it.
Jules Jean. So a lot of guys are not as big as Jules Jean. So, I mean, is it pretty much a similar game plan? You know, you guys fighting the smaller guy. Got your own strategies to fight these type of guys, or is Jerry somebody that you guys are specifically preparing for? I mean, I know there's always game plans, right? But
yeah,
is it much worry in this Jules Jean camp?
Are we worried? I'm not worried about anybody. I worry about what Jules doing, and how we and we make people gonna have to make adjustments to us. Yes, I watched video of Forrest. Jules, we sat here, we watched video of Forrest. We came up with 2 or 3 different scenarios just in case one thing happened. But we're just worried about crossing our T's and dotting our I's. That's what we're worried about. That's what we want to do. We're not really worried about anybody. If you want to know how I worry about Jules. Make sure he's running, making sure he's on weight, making sure he's sparring, doing the rounds, making sure he's listening to understand the game plan, making sure that he's making the right adjustments. You know what I mean? That's the key. The key with Jules is always making adjustments. The key to being successful in the sport of boxing is just making adjustments. We have a game plan. We have 2 or 3 different game plans just in case, depending on what the guys try to do. But we don't never know what the person's going to try to do. So we're not going in there, okay, we're going to knock him out in the first or second or third round. We're not doing that. We're preparing to go the distance. You know what I mean? It's going to be fun to watch.
Now, Jules is already up to, what is it, 22 fights already?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
22 and up.
And I see a lot of these other guys who've had just about, or if not a little bit under the same amount of fights, and they've gotten to fight these bigger names. Are you looking to make a statement here with this Jerry Forrest fight in order for you to call out a big name?
I'm always looking to make a statement. I'm always looking for the big knockout. I'm always looking for the big impressive win. But we want a big name. I know how Jules reacts to big names. I know that how he gets excited when he wants to fight the big name. We're tired of fighting guys that the boxing fans don't know about. We want to fight the Herkovich. We want to fight the Derek Chisaro. We want to fight those guys because because they're the bigger names. We trying to get to point A to point B. We want to fight a contender.
You think Derek would take that fight?
Who?
Derek. You think he'll take that fight? I mean, Jules is really big.
I don't think he would, but prove me wrong. I wish he would prove me wrong. You know what I mean? I'm a sportsman. We take these fights because I know fighters take fights because of payday and for the money, and who's not going, like, they take the fight for the money, but this is a sport too, and if you keep fighting just the same type of guys all the time, just take the fight, man. Like, prove yourself. You lost your last fight. If I was Chisaro, go against a guy that people think that he's not a real contender, because a lot of people do think that, but I know better, but I do know that the boxing world, the boxing heavyweights, they know that Jules is a real threat. Every one of those guys. So, prove me wrong. Right?
What about a Pulev?
Pulev. Yeah, we'll fight any one of those guys. That's the guy that just fought Joshua, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But is he still fighting? Is he gonna fight after this? He just made a big payday. We don't know what he's gonna do next. He seemed like he has a lot of energy. Even in defeat, he was like bopping fingers, giving dap to Joshua, screaming at him. Like, I'm not sure what that was about, but it was just different.
Yeah, they were knocking each other's fists.
Yeah, screaming. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, what the hell? You realize what just happened? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I had the same sentiments, bro. I'm like, what are these guys? Hey, man. Look, I mean, I've seen Dazn in the ring and sparring many a times, man. For those guys that are listening right now, like the guy has lunchbox fists with like the thermos inside. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really want. I guess you do too, right? But it would be really good if we had an amazing performance and just had Zule get on those ropes and scream a name out, man. You know, it's not every day you get a Chinaman that's that big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chinese man that's how tall is he?
I'm 6'6".
6'6", big as can be, and then if he starts talking, man, people are gonna listen. People are really gonna be like, "Whoa, who's this guy?" You know what I'm saying? And I think that sometimes in the times that we're living in right now, Sean, is what we need to do more as a fighter, because you got to be able to promote yourself, you know, and you got to be able to talk and speak and call out names. I mean, social media is not such a big deal now, along with making these fights. What are you strategizing outside of the ring in order to get him in that spotlight? Sean, you still there? I think Sean's gone.
He probably calling him.
Oh, okay.
He probably hung up the call or on the other line.
Yeah. But you know what it is right now, man. You know what you got to do. We're waiting for Dazn to jump on with his.
Dazn.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Like Ness, Ness, imagine Dazn gets on the ropes after if it happens this way, right? He's able to stop, Jared Ford. He gets on the rings, flexes his biceps, and says, "I want so and so." Wouldn't that take you back? Like, what the?
And he could do it. He could do
it, bro. He's been in the gyms with us. Like he's a bro. Like we've seen like the guy's already, I think not Americanized in a sense, but like he knows the culture, man. He definitely does, man. And he be in there with a lot of the bros and even though he doesn't speak as much English, you can see that the man got swag, man, and we need and in these times, man, we need that. You know what I'm saying? And we need that for the fighters to do that, especially if you want to get your name out there. Because again, this whole social media stuff is huge now, and it's been proven. It's a proven blueprint. You're able to strategize also outside of the ring to be able to get your guy out there and market him in the best way possible, man. And I've seen Francis. I've been seeing Dazn, bro, for years now, bro. I remember when I first met Dazn, he had just come down, and I was training at Global in Bergen County, beautiful gym. And even then, I would see him come in with the whole team. It was Fei Long. Whatever happened to Fei Long too? I'm gonna ask Sean about him too.
His shot at Better Beef after the COVID.
Yep.
And it never materialized. It never happened.
So, real quick though, what is your definition of a lunch box hands?
Bro, his hands are huge. I mean, huge, bro. He's punched me. I mean, I sparred
like Andre the Giant.
I sparred him, and I'm not gonna say he went super hard on me either. I mean, I'm pretty sure he held back. But yeah, he definitely he got some crack, man. He got some real big. And the thing is, he punches in volume. Like a guy like that, you're like, damn, he's gonna get tired. He doesn't really get tired too much. So he's constantly putting pressure, and I've seen him evolve. I've seen how he looked. And I ain't even gonna lie. I'll probably tell him now. When I first saw him go to Global, and I first saw him step in the ring, I even told my trainer. I was training with a Cuban Olympian. He was a Cuban Olympian in '85. He was one of my first coaches, and hey, like, you could get in there with him. You get in there. I'm looking at Dazn. He's big as hell. But my coach was like, hey, you could go in there. You could go in there and spar him. And the body composition that I saw him then to now is way different. You see
I
him
want a coach like that.
Ball.
I want a coach like that. A coach that's like every once in a while willing to like let you dare.
Let me
tell
you
what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not saying that that's what that was for you. I mean, yeah, come on, let's be real. It was a little bit, right? I mean, he had the pedigree over you by far. You know what I'm saying? But I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it gives you confidence too.
I don't like. Here's the thing. I appreciate when like a trainer's like acting like your Theo. You know what I'm saying? But it's like also that doesn't help all the time.
He was definitely my Theo too, yo. He was mad cool with me at the same time, but like
to make you swim a little bit, right?
No.
Yeah.
And look, shout out to him. Shout out to that to him. Damn, oh my God, I can't believe his name slips my mind, dog. I gotta stop. But I was cool with him already. You know, we was cool. You know, we was talking and. He would man he thought I could knock out a dragon. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, yeah, you could take him.
Confidence gave you.
Yeah, he gave me confidence, but at the same time, you know that shit got to be in you too. Like you got to be willing to just step in there with anybody, and if you're not that, you got to work up to that. But I never got in there with him at that time. But I got in.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to connect these guys.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, so do you have Kurt Lee on?
Yeah. I had to start a new call because you called through another one, so we're just trying to get everybody in.
Okay. Do you want me to add them?
They're already added. They just got to answer.
Okay.
Damn, we just teleported.
Yeah, I had to add you to a new room because they made a new call because they couldn't. He couldn't add Kurt, but
felt like Goku.
Tell Kurt to answer the phone. It's saying unavailable.
Okay. No problem.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's Sean. But going again with that. Yeah, man, the lunchbox fizz.
Lunchbox fizz.
Lunchbox.
I heard that. Yeah, like Antonio Silva. They used to say that about him.
Oh,
they would
yeah.
say he had lunchbox fist, bro. He was like a giant. Like he had like giantism. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like that thing where he was so massive.
Yeah, he had that. He had that.
It's
big
like you
ass
don't even
foot
need
tattooed
top
on
at
his
that
back.
point. Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
It should be coming on now.
Let's go, champ.
I know, right? This is crazy.
We cooking, brother.
Let's go, champ. You feel me?
Hi guys,
Kurt
what's up?
there. Hey, what's up, Kurt?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me add Jile in right now. Hold on, just give me 1 minute.
Jile, aka Lunchbox Fist.
Yeah, I was trying to say before. You should have heard. Like when he's hit me with the body pads.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jile, yo, chill with the power.
Hey, hello.
Gotta tone him down.
Jile, what's up, Jile? Put your camera on, Jile.
Hey.
方哥把你的摄像头打开吧。
打开了。Okay. Hello, hello, everybody.
How are you?
Let's
Good
go,
to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
So, anybody want to jump in? Take it away.
Jile.
Yeah. Go ahead, Doomy.
Let's go. Hey, Jale, first of all, thanks for coming on, champ. You know, it's always good to have you on. You know, we've been talking to Sean, you know, just to get a grip of what you've been up to, man. How you been? You know, it's been a while since we talked to you. How have you been coping with the COVID and training? And just tell us how you've been.
最近这段时间如何呀？给大家聊一聊，因为上次好久没见了。这段时间抗疫方面、训练方面，给大家介绍一下。
这一段训练从上一次比赛完之后休息1个礼拜，然后就一直在训练中。抗疫这边还是自我保护，出门戴口罩，不聚集，不去人多的地方，这样把自己做好防护就 OK 了。
I took a week off after last fight, and then I went right back to the gym. As far as the COVID, I just have to do what I have to do, put the mask on, stay social distancing, stay away from the crowd, and concentrate on what I'm supposed to do.
Hey, Kurt, can you ask him real quick to turn the camera landscape so
Yeah.
I can widen out?
He want to see his face.
Yeah, it'll show his face
胖哥
better.
他看不见你的脸
Face, the shoulders.
Yeah, to ask.
It's okay.
Go back. No, turn it long ways.
No, that's perfect what he's doing, and then just
he
like
has
that,
screen lock.
it's
He has
unlocked.
screen lock.
That's okay.
Okay,
It's
thank
okay.
Other way.
He can move it back. I'm so sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. Perfect.
Clean up.
Perfect.
Clean up.
So, Kurt, ask ask him if what he knows about Jerry Forrest, his next opponent coming up, and just his thoughts on him as his first opponent, in 2021.
你的对手 Jerry Forrest， 你对他有什么理解？你对他有什么看法？他是你2021年面对的第一个对手，有没有什么特别的想法？
因为也没有特别什么想法，就是我尊重我的对手，我尊重我的每一个对手啊，然后我也很尊重他，然后看他的战绩也很不错啊，然后我希望就是通过自己的刻苦训练呢，然后到比赛的时间，我们两个会对观众，然后奉献一场精彩的比赛。
Jerry has a good record, and I respect him a lot. I study him with Sean. We watch videos together, and I know pretty much all about him. I really hope that when time comes to the fight, me and him will offer a good show for all the audience in front of TV.
Ask him, I'll go next. Ask him what is his feelings about being on the Canelo card. The fact that he's got such prime placement on there, on a card that he'll be able to, be one of the bigger names on.
跟 Canelo 打同一场电商赛是什么？是什么想法？因为有很多人都想打这场比赛，而你拿到这个机会了，你觉得这场比赛对你来说重要性？
我非常非常非常开心，非常非常高兴。然后Canelo同场竞技，在一个我能为打他的电场赛，然后因为Canelo非常有他的技术风格是非常非常非常优秀的战手，然后他的商业价值又很高，然后我想通过就是我在有个这个机会能在这个平台上面展示我，然后我感觉就已经非常好了，所以我这次机会。
I feel very, very happy and excited to share the ring with Canelo on the same night. He is an amazing boxer inside the ring and amazing business person outside of the ring. Being able to share the ring with him, that's a huge plus for me, and I'll definitely showcase to the world what I'm capable of.
That's awesome. How you doing? This is Francis from Canada. Just want to know, can you just ask Jale, how's camp been? I know Sean, who was saying that they haven't really broken camp, so I just want to know how's the workout and how the training been.
给大家说一下你的训练营吧，因为之前肖恩也跟大家说了，你的训练营进行得很顺利。你给大家从你的角度描述一下你的训练营的进展。
训练营从上一次比赛结束之后，然后休息1个礼拜，然后我们就开始进入训练馆，然后接着，然后一切都很顺利。trainer 肖恩教，然后非常敬业，我们这个团队非常好，然后包括我的经纪人，莱恩兄弟，包括科尔利，我们都是一个非常优秀的团队，然后我们对这个对这一期的训练营非常。
Training camp's been going great. Like I said, I took a week off since last fight, and then I went right back in the training camp. Sean George is a very, very professional and dedicated trainer. I appreciate him. My advisors, Terry Lane and Tommy Lane, they're on their end, making things happen. And Eckhart Lee, everybody is, making this camp great, and everything is going very well.
然后这一个训练营就是通过上一场比赛能暴露出自己的问题，然后这个阶段来弥补上一阶段的那个缺点，然后我们优点把我的水平啊、竞技水平啊提得更高，然后希望通过这场比赛之后，然后下赛然后就对战强的对手。
Last fight was a good performance, but I work on what I need to work on from last fight. I see what I can do better, and this training camp we focus on that, and we also make my strength stronger. So I'm sure that when this fight comes around, I'll definitely be more prepared.
So I just want to know if there was any specific emphasis on anything specific you guys are working on. during this whole. Now you got the extra time with the pandemic. I just want to know if there's any specific workout or strategy.
这场训练营因为你的对手不一样了，左撇，然后现在又是新冠，你有没有特别的针对这个训练营制定一些特别的战术对对手，或者是新冠有没有什么有趣的经历可以跟大家分享一下？
针对对手也有针对性的训练，然后因为他是左撇，然后我也是左撇嘛，然后以前打的对手大部分都是右撇嘛，都是正家，然后所以说这一期我们也针对性的左撇，针对性对左家的也有针对性的训练。新冠嘛，然后就是因为我没有太多的去和外边的接触，因为我在这边就我一个人。然后就我们一个团队，然后训练完之后就各回各家，然后我一般到家里面呢，我又不出门，然后除非去超市里面买点菜，买点食物，然后做饭，自己在家里做饭，然后别的也没有什么了。
This time my opponent is Southpaw, and I prepare my training camp. I look for sparring partner Southpaw. The one thing that's very interesting is this time I did something different. I completely isolate myself from everyday life. I just train, go home, go to grocery. That's it. I don't go out at all because of COVID. So we're handling this very, very careful.
All right. And real quick, Kurt, I just wanted to ask Jalay, Sean was on earlier and also saying that, you guys are looking to step up, right? Looking to step up in opponents. Is he looking to make a statement with this fight? And in a perfect world, who would his next 3 opponents be?
如果说你下面想要打3个人，是哪3个人？因为之前肖恩也跟他们说了，我们想要打更高层次的对手。这场比赛呢，也是一个宣誓的好机会。如果说有3个人的话，你希望这3个人是谁？
以前你像我前一阵我怀特比赛没有对手，然后我和怀特联系，然后怀特给我回复说，他要和霍德维宾第2番战，然后中间，然后我又联系切索拉没有给我回信儿，然后我可以打那个 Beautifully Free， 然后都可以打。
The 3 names I would say is Dillian White. The news reports that he had a problem locking in King Kong as a temporary opponent. So I sent him a message. I said I'm available. And he said he had unfinished business with Povetkin, and after that we can get this work done. So that's one. Chisora sent him a message, and he never responded. I don't know what's going through his mind, but he never responded. And another person I would say is Hughie Fury. He needed to prove himself. I need to prove myself. So those are the three boxers I would name as of right now.
因为
message nobody answering.
Nobody answered. 没回我，确实啦没回你哈。
Yeah.
So I got one more before whoever else has more, but I just wanted to ask or clarify. And I don't know, Sean, if you don't want him to answer this question, that's fine. But I'm just wondering what his weight is at, and what's the goal weight for fight night against Jerry Forrest. If there's like a range or specific goal.
Jalay already hit 259. Like I said, Jalay's in shape. He's strong. He's physically strong. I'm happy where his weight is at right now. His ideal weight for this fight, I already told Jalay. I'm looking for him to get it down to 255 and stay around there. He know what I want from him. He's been doing the work. His strength and conditioning coach, they've been working together with that too. They've been doing the running. They've been doing the strength and conditioning. Jalay's is ready ahead of schedule on his way. Like he said, he never broke training camp. He took a week off in the whole time, and I have to tell Jalay to take a day off, take 2 days off. No gym today. And then Jalay comes back and like, why? That's his response. Like, why? It's like, I don't want to burn you out. I don't want to keep. There's a lot of things that goes into work. So, but he's going. He's good at what he's doing. You know, actually, you guys let himself. Last time he weighed himself 259. I was like, really? Like, yeah. Took his shirt off. He was just flexing. I said, okay, I see you.
So, Sean, you brought up telling him to run. How much do you have him run in a 7-day week in terms of miles?
Jalay's running 4 days a week. He runs like
4 days.
He runs. Wow. Every running session is going to be different. It's not going to be a long distance run. Some days it's going to be interval running. He hates it, but he does it, and he doesn't complain about it. Now
you're not worried about the knees being as though he's so big and heavy.
Jalay's good. Jalay's athletic. People don't realize how athletic Jalay is. I could show you pictures of Kurt and Jalay stretching, and you tell me who's more flexible. Right? He's like a gymnast. But there's a lot of things about Jalay people don't know. You know, I'm not worried about certain things. Jalay is going to be 100% ready for Jerry Forrest, and that's what we focus on right now. I'm not underestimating Jerry Forrest at all. I'm really not trying to look past Jerry Forrest because he has a possibility of making Jalay look bad. You know, we just surviving the 10 rounds. You know, there's so many possibilities that can actually happen. So my goal is to keep Jalay focused on Jerry Forrest. You know, not underestimate him, not really think about the other names that we spoke about earlier, but focus on the day-to-day. You know, think about today and tomorrow, and then February 27th, what's going to happen? Because this is the biggest card that Jalay has been on. No, Jalay been on. He been on the Miguel Cotto, Canelo card as well. You know, so this is going to be the second time they on the same card together. But but he was on the undercard. You know, now he's going to be in the top 3. Canelo, I don't know who the second fight is, and then Jalay. You know, so.
You know what I want to ask you, if this is the performance that's gonna bring out those names to make the big fights after Jerry Forrest not looking past him, is this the fight that's gonna do that?
That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking to do. Jalay is focused. I'm telling you, I can't tell you the energy that he's bringing to the gym, the energy he's bringing into the sparring sessions. We had top flight sparring. We have top level sparring. We have the right sparring for Jerry Forrest right now. We have people coming in, people coming out. We're still working. We're not. Today's like day 1, and this is like, and we train Jerry Forrest like this is going to be a world title fight because this is going to get us the bigger names.
Are you willing to divulge any of those names? Are you sparring?
Sparring? Yeah, we sparred.
You said Otto Wallen, right?
Oh yeah, we sparred with him in the past.
Yeah, he said
in the past, not this last time. Okay.
We sparred with Adam Kanowski. But this is like throughout training. You know, I don't want to talk about the sparring session, the sparring partners now because, you know, I don't want the people to know what we're working on and stuff like that.
I want to know, how does Jalay feel about this fight? Is this the fight that he can, the performance he can put on to get some of those bigger names that he's looking for?
所以说对这场比赛你有什么这场比赛有多重要吗？这场比赛会不会把刚才你说的这3个人给引出来，给他们勾出来？
我希望把他们引出来，然后他们有一个对手愿意和我打比赛。我现在渴望比赛，然后渴望和高水平的对手比赛，因为我打到第15场比赛的时候，然后我就和推广公司就说我要高水平的选手对决，然后一直到现在，然后但是我尊重推广公司和给我安排的每一个所以说在然后我希望下一场比赛这样会有更高更强的对手来和我对决。
I definitely hope that this fight, my performance, will bring out the bigger names. When I was only 15-0, something like that, I told my promotional team, I need better opponent. I need to step up. I need to fight bigger names. Now I'm 22-0. However, I respect Matchroom's arrangement. I respect they offered Jerry Forrest, and I also respect Jerry Forrest himself. But I want to fight bigger names. I want to step up. hopefully through this fight, one of the names will come up, and then will be my next fight.
Real quick, I know you got to read that super chat, but just real quick I want to ask Jalay, is it possible to ask him, does he feel like he's being coddled with the process, with the fights that he's getting? Does he feel like,
you said you feel like he being protected?
Yes, kind of, sort of, yeah.
你现在会不会觉得推广人在有意的保护你呢？
I don't know， 我也不知道是不是在有意保护我，还是怎么样。然后，但是我的个人心愿就是想要高水平的一个去比赛，高水平的比赛。
I don't know. I can't really speak of the promoter's perspective, but as of myself, as a boxer, I really want to step up. I have a very strong desire of stepping up.
因为我本身我就是一个斗士，然后如果我没有高水平的比赛，没有高水平的，你说我自己一个人来这有在这边比赛，在这边训练有任何意义呢？我训练就是为了更高的比赛。
I was born fighter, and I gave up a lot of things in China, coming here, not looking to fight those type of, average guys. I'm here to fight world contenders, world names. So if that doesn't happen, what's the meaning of me coming all over here and stay here training?
Well said.
因为我最终目的是肯定是世界头衔，这是我最终目的，这也是我来这个地方的目的。然后所以说，我希望就是尽快来促成这个我的梦想，来完成。
My final goal, which is where I begin, is to get the world title. That's my goal. That never change. So I really hope that this day will come faster.
Real quick, we do have a super chat we want to get to for the champ here. It's questions for him from My Iron Throne. Says, how great is it working with Terry and Tommy Lane, knowing how much respect that last name brings? Kurt, if you could translate that.
你说一说跟 Terry 和 Tommy 他俩作为你的顾问合作，因为他们的姓雷恩，这个雷恩在拳击上是一个特别了不起的一个姓，因为他们的父亲你对他俩有什么看法呢？
他们两个我感觉就是什么，年轻，但是很敬业，非常非常敬业，有很大有很广的人脉，然后他能也在我通往世界冠军的道路上，然后给我很大的支持和帮助，所以我选择他们。
They are hardworking people. And they're well connected. They can guide me throughout my career, and I feel like it's a big plus for me to work with them, and they definitely deserve the last name.
Julie, I don't know if I should ask Julie this or if I should ask Sean this or not, but y'all have to forgive me. I'm not like, I don't know everything about big money making, fights and where they take place, but I'm curious. Let's fast forward a year from now, right? And Julie is, let's say, one of the champs, or he's beating a top contender and he's in the mix, and because I know he's such a big name in China. I know that the Chinese people follow, sports and people become iconic there. Is China a realistic market that we could see? Like, does it have enough cachet and economics to bring like a big time fight there one day? Like let's say an Anthony Joshua match or something huge. You know what I mean? Like, could that be a realistic place, y'all think? I don't know. Julie, would it be best to answer that question, or?
Yeah, Sean, you can go ahead and then I'll translate.
China is a huge market. They looking for the next big star. Like Jalay could be a Manny Pacquiao in China. John Jalay. I mean, you got to think about it. It's 1.3 billion Chinese in the world, right? I could see the government, the politics, everything. Like, as long as Jalay is stay true to himself, everybody's going to follow him there. He walks everywhere. Jalay is, like, you could look at his Chinese social media accounts. He's large over there. It's big. You're just trying to bring that over here to the United States. It's a big market there. You just got to do it. It just has to be the right business behind it. I know Eddie Hearns is talking about putting on Anthony Joshua, but it's not just about Anthony Joshua. It's about Jalay. Jalay's the market. John Jalay. He's the 6'6", 260-pound fighter. That's Olympic silver medalist. It's about Jalay. Right. You know what I mean? And he's will be bigger than life in China soon when he starts fighting the bigger contenders. So that's what we're trying to get to. You know, there's a big market there, I think and believe. And I'm not that I think I know.
And I guess specifically for Jules, if you could ask him if that's good, if one of his ultimate goals is, obviously he wants to be champion one day. Obviously he wants to knock off, one of these big contenders and champions. But is it a goal of his to eventually go and stage a big time heavyweight attraction, in front of his home crowd?
Yeah, who would be that fighter, man? Who would be that fighter?
如果说他们知道你的目标肯定是挑战世界拳王，并且得到世界拳王。那如果换一个角度，你要跟人在中国打一场，你希望是跟谁在中国打一场？而且你希望描述一下，如果在中国打这场比赛会是一个什么样的情形？对于市场，对于整个拳击运动。
我希望和约书亚在北京啊，在中国打一场啊，你要在可以啊，你要在北京也可以啊，在上海也可以啊。然后中国有场地，鸟巢能容纳将近10万人的场，然后这是体育场，然后工人体育馆，然后能容纳2万多3万人，然后五棵松体育馆也可以容纳几万人。这将是如果这场比赛能打的话，然后呢，第一能带动中国的职业拳击发展。然后第二，能很大的商业都在里面，因为中国这个市场非常大，然后观众多，然后大家都喜欢职业拳击，然后喜欢约书亚，喜欢我这个地方肯定。
I hope that fighter will be Anthony Joshua because our both of our amateur and Olympic background, the venue is there. We have the Bird Nest, which holds 100,000. Audience. We have the Worker Stadium, which holds a little bit less than that, but still 80,000. We have Ukasong, which is the basketball venue, which holds a couple 100,000 people. So we have all the stadiums, either in Beijing or Shanghai. They are two of the largest cities in China, very economically developed. So the venue and the cities are ready. And this sport of boxing is definitely going to grow. And people in China, they like me. They like boxing. They like Anthony Joshua. If they can make that happen, this is going to be huge to the market.
Y'all should have seen him. Y'all should have seen Jalay when he fought in China last. When we went downstairs to go to the fight. You remember, Kurt? He got swarmed. He couldn't get to his car as you was going into the trying to get to the car. I was shocked. I was like, damn, this is crazy. But like, they want to take pictures. They want autographs. They want to do everything. Yeah. It's like. It's Kurt, am I lying?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're trying to get to it. I was like, oh crap, I didn't expect this.
Well, you know what hit me, and you said this earlier, Sean. You had talked about the respect of the Chinese people and how much respect they show and everything. And I remember seeing fights, since I was young in Japan and China, and the crowd is often very quiet compared to American audiences. Yeah. And I've seen tournaments where they just erupt, when he comes out. And so it's like one of those things. And we know, Zhu Shiming, he did really good money there too. Yeah. That those, and he didn't, I guess, pan out the way that they thought that would, but there was a lot of money to make. I thought the economics back then seemed, worth it. And now to have a 6'6", 260-pound heavyweight vying for the heavyweight crown. I mean, that's got to be all kinds of economics.
And I think Eddie sees that. I see. Like, just got to do it. But at the same time, we don't want to go in as the B-side opponent. That's where the business part happens. The way they try to do it now is they try to get him to fight for a world title, and we are trying to win it. So basically, if he go against an Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder, people are automatically going to assume Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder is going to win the fight because nobody know who Jalay is over here in the States.
That's
right? So that's why we want to fight the contenders. We want to get there. That's why we're trying to make that move. You know, we don't be like Scott. He said it the best. That's one of Jalay advises too. Is that we're trying to win the world title. You know, we're not just fight for a world title, and that's the key. You know.
And going back to the stardom that you experienced in that fight, you know, when everybody ran to him and, you know, they're asking for that, that's what I was kind of talking about before, right? When I was meaning to say, you know, the media push that he should be getting out here in the States. I mean, obviously, you know, out there in China, he's already being, you know, swarmed on, right?
Yeah.
And you want that out here in the States, and that's why now more than ever, man, this social media push is just a talk now in this sport. What is he doing, or does he have a team that's strategizing for him as far as working on his social media in order to get him out there? Because I feel like here in the States, once they get wind of him on the mainstream, they're gonna gravitate to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a big Asian boxer who's knocking guys out. I mean, it just doesn't come too often. You know what I mean? It doesn't come too often, and I feel like there should be more attention on him. There should be more. I mean, he has his blue check on IG. I'm not hating.
Yeah, yeah.
He has his blue check, but I feel like, bro, he should have way more people following his story, man. And I don't know if there's anything that you guys talk about when it comes to that side of the business. But if there isn't, man, I would like to see a bigger media push for him, man.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Kirk could talk more about that. I think we should hire a team, a team for social media and to push them. But that's on Kurt and Tom and Terry and those guys.
Have you guys worked on maybe getting them in there? Maybe you know, just I guess rubbing elbows maybe with other crossover stars, like maybe somebody in the football, NBA, basketball, maybe getting him at a game where he could just kind of like be there as a guest, just to kind of get more cameras and viewership on him.
That was so funny you say that. I'm sorry, Kurt. I know you want to answer that, but it was so funny that you say that because we thought that was going to happen with Rock Nation, being that they have so many different stars and different everything else. We were like, okay, this could be a good opportunity, but that never happened. But we're working on that right now. Kurt, go ahead. You answer.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Right now I focus more on the Chinese social media part because I'm more familiar and I got way more contacts over there who can, you know, push his account to another level. But that's a great idea. We need to focus more on the social media over here.
American side.
Yeah, you're right.
He's very, you know, the guy's scary, but he's charming. You know, I've talked to him. I've talked to Zalay, man. He's a cool guy. And even though he's just starting to learn, you know, more English, I mean, he's still just, his charisma, I think, could go a long way. It really could.
I got a few more questions if you guys don't mind.
Real quick, can I just follow up? Is English like is that a big part? Is that something that he really wants to tackle? Can you ask him? Like, his English has been great when he's had it with us, so that's why I feel like he could really take it all the way if he wanted.
他们一直在给你建议，就是说现在社交媒体很重要，你必须要做社交媒体，因为你现在亚洲人那么高，来这儿击倒人，绝对会有更多的人来关注。然后你的英语是不是得学呀？是不是得学？
一直在学。
He's been trying to learn. You know, he's been trying to learn.
He did great last time.
Yeah, in the gym. 上次就做得很好。
Yeah, like when you seen when Canelo started speaking English, I was like, "What? Did he just say something in English?"
Yeah,
then you start to focus.
Right?
Then you start to focus, like, wait, he understands. He's listening until the commentator asks a question, and then he's checking with his translator just to make sure he got it right.
Yeah.
But Canelo, like, it's a beautiful thing. I point that out to Jalay all the time. Listen, Canelo doing it because he understands the market. Jalay wants to learn. His son is learning. His son is learning English, so he works with his son too when he's learning English. So it goes both ways. Jalay wants to learn English, and he's trying, you know. But yeah,
I just want to know. I just got a few questions. Just real quick, simple questions for Jalay, right? I want to know when he's training, what type of music does he listen to, and does that change from when he is fighting to when he's training?
你训练的时候听的歌什么类型的？比赛之前听的歌什么类型的？
我听的歌反正
Go ahead, Julie.
节奏感比较强一点的，rap 也可以，说唱可以，我挺喜欢听那个节奏。
I don't know what they are. I listen to strong tempo music, whatever is strong tempo music. I like. I don't know what I like. Rap music. But anything that's strong tempo, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not just rap music. It's everything. He listens at long, strong tempo. I walk into the gym. The music is blasting, and Delay's and he's singing along with the songs and everything else, and he's going. I mean, anywhere from rap music to R&B.
So Zane got some soul
to death metal rock.
Death metal
in the gym.
Oh,
I'm like,
Slipknot.
in my mind, I'm like, just turn this down just a little bit, right? And he's just staying there. So his music appetite is.
Hey, Zang, I'm the same way, bro. Don't feel bad. They
man.
My next question is what is your pre-fight meal and what is your post-fight guilty pleasure? Like I gotta have it when I get out the ring.
比赛前一天，比如说前一天你要吃什么，有什么特别的安排？比赛完了之后，你说我要胡吃海喝一顿，那一顿有什么特别的安排？
比赛之后，比赛前就是和正常一样，就平时吃什么，就是比赛前也是正常吃点什么。然后比赛后，我感觉还是很正常，吃饮食。
取决于在哪个国家你是。
我对饮食没有特别的要求，然后能吃就行。
Before the fight, I eat normal. There's nothing really specific I eat, but I pay attention to the time between the meal and the fight. So it's normal. But after the fight, it depends on which country I'm in. I mean, like in here, it's normal. I just eat whatever I have to eat. But in China, it's a different story. Sean can tell you more about it.
你看，平时在这边训练，我自己在家里面就是做都是中国菜，都是我自己做饭，很少在外面吃饭。
I cook at home all the time myself. I went to grocery. I food selection, and then I just cook at home. There's nothing really special to it. It's just average food.
因为我在国内我是不下厨房的，然后到美国训练之后，我自己在这地方只有我自己去做饭，然后。
I have never been in the kitchen my whole life until I came over here. I had to do everything myself, so I started to learn how to cook.
所以说这么几年下来吧，我练成大厨了。我估计我是全世界做饭最好吃的。
Actually, I'm very confident I'm the best chef in boxing right now.
Let's go, champ.
We gotta get some of them.
He cooks the best steak this side of the Mississippi.
That's news to me. When he said that he never cooked in China because when you go to his place or look around, he's always cooking something. So it's just news to me that he never cooked in China. That's just to show you like little things that he learned over here in the States by himself.
Quick learning skills.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are those all the questions?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, those are all the questions, man. We want to thank you guys for coming on. Sean, I want to apologize. Obviously, I've been a little in and out because, like I said, I did the move and my son drove down last night, so he just got here. And
man. So what part of Florida are you from?
I'm in the Tampa area.
Okay.
Actually, I might know somebody you might know because you came up in that New York City area. Kid Kelly is the gym owner out here. Kid Kelly, New York City boxer. Zab Judah took over his gym.
Oh, that's in Tampa.
Yeah, he's in the Tampa area.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know where's that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So whenever you want to come down, that's my man's now, and I'm telling him I'm inviting every professional to come hold camp in his gym to lose weight.
All right.
We trying to get him some shine over there, Kid Kelly, boxing and fitness.
I'm always a supporter for that, man. Like seriously, so
definitely,
be there,
man. And it'll be good for Julie. If you guys want to come out a week early, since you're down in Miami, this is a few hours from Miami. I could personally drive you to Miami. But listen, I want to thank you once again for coming on, and obviously, Julie, we appreciate you coming on as well. And we wait for big things from you guys on the Jerry Forrest.
感谢今天给我们这个机会采访，谢谢。
谢谢你们的采访。
All right, guys, have a good night.
Thank you, guys, for the opportunity.
Big bang. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Heavyweight contender Zhulao Zhan Sean George, former world champion and the trainer, and obviously our interpreter, Kurt. How are you doing? And thank you once again for your assistance. I just want to thank my co-host and apologize to the community. My son, he took the long drive, first time ever, and want to make sure he's.
Were you
good.
nervous for him?
He came with his girl and his cousin, but it was only 2 drivers. His girl doesn't drive.
Stupendous.
I want to go straight to the callers so we could get this over with because my girl is an hour behind him. So yeah, it's about to get crazy.
Whole fam coming in.
That's it. House is gonna get filled up.
Mario,
barbecuing now.
Mario, you could book now for like a week after, right? Because they'll leave. Her sisters came too, but they're staying for 7 days. So then you could come. Yeah. You could come after that. And
That's
shit.
exactly what I was thinking too.
That
works out
These
perfect.
calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
I might look into a couch. Now, the couch isn't going to have a great purpose because it'll be under the television.
Oh, I thought you said you had something already.
No, I got something in the spare room. But this office is so big that I feel like I could put a couch right under my TV and then it'll open up. If it was like a pull-out bed.
I thought you said I was staying in there already. I don't care.
I was joking.
Right?
I was joking.
No, we got
a spare
but
room.
I don't care.
No,
I hope you know that.
Room, dog. There's a spare room. That's the whole point of moving to Florida. You get more square footage for your buck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got you with the spare room. If Doomy happened to come, because he wanna make sure me and you in the best physical condition and ready for our fight, then he got room. But Doomy he be leaving us flat, man. He be leaving us flat. You know how he doing,
I haven't answered yet. I haven't answered yet to what the timing is going to be, but I do want to be there for you guys for sure.
Well, it works out perfect because the week, I'm gonna be able to hit. I hit all the things that my wife wanted me to hit. She was like, "All right, before you leave me, for whatever time length you leave me, you gotta have this done." I'm like, all right, because it was her birthday, and then it was like Valentine's, obviously.
Yo,
and
JC,
she wanted me to get my shot.
JC just said, "Yo, hit me up about the acoustic treatment." I just literally bought some bullshit from Amazon, but I will return it in a heartbeat.
What'd you buy?
Some
pads,
some
padding
pads.
Yeah, that'll work. It'll work.
I seen.
I'll help you. Listen to me. Let me tell you
Francis
something.
Blue foam on there.
Let me tell you, when I get there, I got you, champ. I promise you. What we did when I was 14 years old and we were putting out mixtapes, we had to have soundproofing.
So what you had? You had the mattress up?
Nah,
he had the mattress. We had every piece of clothing in the closet blocking the air, and then we had egg cartons. We had went to McDonald's, and a homeboy worked at McDonald's, and another homegirl worked at Whataburger. Yo, we got the cups. Remember the cup holders they used to have us?
Styrofoam trays.
Bro, they gave us like no joke like 400 of them. Damn. I mean, we didn't even use them all. We probably didn't even use but half.
Stapling
maybe.
them shits to the wall.
Yeah, man. And then when they took them off, they were selling the house. That shit ripped all the wallpaper, all the paint off that shit.
That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm reading all these DIYs, and it's like, yo, adhesive spray or 3M tape. I'm like, bro, that's gonna rip.
No, I got you. I know what we can put. There's this boarding that you can get, right? And you can get it from anywhere, and you put it on there first. Like, I'm gonna send you a picture of my cousin's studio. He did the same thing because he didn't want to mess up his walls.
Send me some links. But let's go out to these callers.
Let's do it.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
All right, we're gonna go to what up, champ? You got something? You got your message? You doing your message?
Got to, man, because I don't understand, man. We got over 175 people in here watching and listening right now, but the thumbs up to me, in my estimation, is at a low number of 114. We got to get it up, man, at least 150. Also, don't forget Border Wars 10 is around the corner. You know what I'm saying? We're still looking for some fighters. It is supposed to be closed, but it's not closed. We still got it slightly open, the door for some heavyweights, cruiserweights, 140 pounders, 160 pounders. 122 pounders. Listen, man, if you're willing to get in the ring and swing wherever you're at right now, sign up Border Wars 10. You know what I mean? Alex is there to help you get in shape, you know what I mean? Give you advice if you need it, because he's, you know what I'm saying, trainer of the year, even though he didn't get it. But that's another story for another day. But shout out to everybody out there, man. We appreciate you. And we getting up to the callers. Have your thoughts together. We talking about Michael Polite Coffie and the 3 opponents that he has on the list: Charles Martin, Dominic Breazeale, and what's the next one again? I forgot. Gerald Washington. And tell us what you think, who you choose off that one. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, champ.
Yeah, slide that one in there, man. You definitely were supposed to be trainer of the year, but that's another
They
story.
said that people don't want to come anymore because they think that they're going to be prosecuted for being accessory to what I do to Showcase. So they're like, man, I don't want to show up, and then I get caught up, and I'm like, you know how it goes. You know how it goes.
Yo,
right, Showcase? That's why you didn't bring your people.
Hey, Doyen, how's training going for you, though, man? You've been a little quiet, I think, with your training. Last thing I saw was you whacking the bag. How's everything going for you? I know up there you got that weather too, so running's probably tough outside. You still doing your thing? You still getting your miles in? You still getting your working?
Still getting the work in, man. Listen, March 13th, man. That's the day we're looking at. I'm excited, man. As I said, I've been excited from the day I started, and I just continue to get more and more excited as the day get closer and work even harder. You know, the work rate's going up, and I'm looking forward to it, man. They're trying to hold me down, but they can't, man. I'm coming March 13th, man.
How confident are you in percentage that this fight is gonna happen?
100.
You're 100%. Everything's.
Bruh, if it don't happen, he ducking. All he got to do is get a test and then get a test to come back. It's the same thing Enrique did for Costa Rica. It's not. He trying to make it bigger than what it is.
I call
Enrique did it for vacation, man.
So me and Doomy, hold on. Me and Doomy's having a conversation, and I'm telling him. He asked me. I said 100%, and he jump in like, "Oh, yo, you trying to duck it?"
I ain't say you trying to duck. It for me, then. I ain't say you trying to duck. That's not what I said, champ. That's not what I said. I said if you don't come, you ducking because. Your restrictions ain't tough. Your restrictions ain't tough. All you gotta do is get a COVID test. Everybody got that.
Yeah, but he got to come back to 2 weeks though. Again, that's the part right there.
Come back to what? Come back to what? To the quarantine?
To Canada, yeah, you got to quarantine for 2 weeks.
And he did that for Pittsburgh without fighting. So why?
No, I know that's what I'm saying though. That's still a tough thing. Like no matter what.
Dallas, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a month and a half of quarantine away, man. Twist your lip all you want, man.
But I thought it was harder though. Now
you ain't doing it. You ain't doing it. That's right. Stay quiet. Let's keep moving.
I just want your fight to be official because I got to tell the sponsor so we could get you headgear and gloves.
I just told you 100%, bro. I'm looking to be in Florida.
If you and your man ain't fighting, then that's different. Then I ain't got to get you headgear and gloves.
March 3rd. Nah, I know you put it on that now. I got you.
He said, the man said 100. So I'm gonna take his word for it on the 100.
Like, yo,
we just gonna have to wait and see. But yo, Stick Talk Boxing did hit us with a super chat. No man left behind. Yo, fellas, I got the plug on the blue pill, aka Smurf berries.
Nice.
All right.
Plug
we all know who's getting the invite to Panama. No. Stick Talk Boxing again said I'm about 30 minutes behind. Ness. Dominic Breazeale was a college quarterback. Yeah, college quarter.
Yeah, we was talking about quarterbacks when we was talking about Marvin. So
yeah, Matt Beck came through, said parlay the Godzilla invasion of America.
Nice. Love it.
Word is, so I'm trying to tell you, bro. There's so many ways to push Zhilei Zhang.
Or
Zhilei.
You ain't wrong.
Zhilei
Zhang.
In this market, like I would have a field day with his freaking social media.
You know who I thought about? The first for two people I thought about, Yao Ming and Jeremy Lin.
Mm-hmm. Yo, guys.
Man, when Lin Teddy was crazy,
you don't get too many Asian men of descent.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Well, we all know who did that one.
Who the fuck is that guy? You're the only one that don't know.
Yo, Ken Stone came through with a super chat as well. No man left behind. He said, thoughts on Wilder versus Trevor Bryant for the coveted WBA regular. Maybe Ruiz versus Areola on the co-main. Rumor has it he wanted Charles Martin for the IBF #1. Any win to that, guys? I don't know.
I mean, Bryant,
yeah.
Bryant versus Wilder makes sense, business sense. You're positioning, you know. So if that happens,
I don't know. I mean, it's not that I don't like the fight. I do. I feel like for Wilder, I don't know. I just don't think it's as worth it to him. There's more Trevor Bryant shot.
I mean, if you Wilder and you get the WBA regular, I'm sure the WBA is gonna eventually get you a crack at AJ. The way they was trying to get Lewis a crack at AJ, and then Lewis tests positive. So. Yeah,
I agree. I just think based off of the name value alone, I'm not saying it's below, but all I'm saying is it's like Trevor Bryant's big moment. You know what I mean? Like, what does it really do for Wilder if you don't include the belt? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like you could fight somebody. It's like Fury, Joshua. What does that do for them? Take away the belts. I mean, some people are reporting they might not even have belts. You know what I'm saying? On that day, they don't need them. And that's all I'm trying to say is like with Wilder, the name recognition there is just a little off for me for him. You know, but I ain't counting his pockets.
I could dig it though.
We don't
want no name.
Hey, do me. I ain't got a shovel either, but I can definitely dig it too.
We got Mad Bet 100.
Let's go, Chad.
Mad Bet 100 says Coffie should fight Washington. Both coming off of KOs. We going out to Coach J Mac, New Orleans. What up?
So you hating?
I'm that guy. What you want to bet on? Bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. You getting that money, right? Easy. Let's bet $1 million easy. And I for the bread. When I him, y'all gonna say he was too weak on my life.
Okay, bow down, bitches. I'm about to handle business. I'ma teach you all a lesson. This'll only take a minute. Got a part and all this passion in my blood. Niggas hating just because. Think about it. Everybody love Bud. J Mac, where you at? Where you at? All these niggas hating on me. Shit is whack.
Shit is whack.
So official with it, don't check the stats.
Check the stats.
Hey, I'm out here trying to get it. Next, I only got a minute.
Get ready for the
Yo, that little thing at the end.
Yeah, I like that part.
Yeah, I like that part when it be like, get ready for the whack attack.
Hater, bro. You're a hater.
Hey, you can have that, bro. I'm not going back and forth with you. I just jumped on. I didn't hear the interview. I'm sure it was a good interview. My last show I listened to afterwards was Kenny Porter coming on and saying some good stuff. So looking forward, hopefully the fight getting made and we can move on from some of this this BS or that whack ass talk. We like to talk about a certain person on this show. Definitely looking forward to Border Wars. I just got off the phone with Keem. Keem looking excellent, man. Marvin might be up shit creek, and that ain't even no height and stuff. Keem doing stuff and evolving in ways that I ain't no dude had and what have you. So that makes the story beautiful. I didn't believe he was ready and stuff like that. And I guess he showed me better than he could tell you. That's all I got this morning. That's my call.
Hey man, I just want y'all to know he gracefully said, in other words, you know, he basically was like, "Yo, Ness got the better eye test."
Eye test.
I told my fighter, don't take the fight with King.
Hey Mario, write that down.
Right?
He eye tested now.
I'm not.
Not just that. He said he the best at it.
I'm doing what they doing, and I'm getting more credit, right? Because I told King, you ready? They told him, nah. So, you know, Keem had to let that little man inside him jump out. Like, yo, word is born, y'all playing me? Y'all trying to doubt me? Trying to doubt me with slow ass, big head Marvin, man? Marvin be right there to get hit, man. Marvin be right there to get hit, man.
I love Border Wars, yo. The man say, yo, big, slow ass, big head ass Marvin.
Yo, you see Marvin's slate of sparring that he put in?
Man,
yo, that combo he threw and then took the angle on my man.
The combo when he got punched in the face? You talking about the combo when after he landed it, did the dude hit him with the check left hook? That one?
Oh, you beating people over here with flawless victories. That's cool. But most of the time in boxing, people get hit, champ. All I'm saying is what he showed offensively was very was impressive.
and that's the thing. See, everybody jumped on his little jock strap in the chat, do me, and they like, oh, you look good. The only one told the truth was me. You look very hittable. Yo, he would do a combination. Boop, bop, boop, bop, boop. Bang. My man just sitting there. He like, go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Shut up. That's what he doing. So you getting off punches that he knows he's blocking only to counter your dumb ass. Like, you ain't show me nothing. You better work harder.
What
You better
happened?
work harder. Everybody know he got a loss his last fight. I'm the only one scored at a draw.
No comment.
See, tables turn. Tables turn. Tables turn. Yo, you only as good as your last fight, man. Remember that shit.
What have you
Mario.
done for me lately?
Look. We gotta just give them the chance to prove that the evolution is there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And come fight night, it'll be proven. I mean, Marvin's saying that he's making the adjustments. Let's see the adjustment he's making. You know, sparring is not always pretty, but it does show a lot. It tells a tale.
It's the battle of whose trainer's better, man. Is it Roger? Or is it, what's King's trainer name? Andy? And then Andy Rivera?
Yeah.
And Coach J Mac is his second in charge. You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of who's better, who's implementing their game plan onto their fighter, and it's actually translating. For me, Marvin right there, man. Yo, if Keem do the simple drill, the first drill they teach you on the heavy bag, where it's like, yo, throw a combination and move before you throw your next combination. Yeah. And that's all he gotta fucking do. It's like, boom, boom, let me get out the way, because Marvin is boom, 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 I'ma stay there for you to hit me. So all Keem gotta do is bang, bang, I'm out. Bang, 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 I'm out. In and out. But you gotta have who
showed me a lot in such a small amount of time when it comes to that is Doomy. We did this thing, and you might have seen it in the movie Creed. Actually, I didn't even remember that part in Creed, but I saw it the other day. I was like, oh shit, me and Doomy did that. But it's like, when you shadow boxing in front of the mirror and you throw and you imagine your reflection as the opponent. I've been doing that ever since Doomy showed me how to really kind of utilize it, not just the idea of it, but how to implement it as a tactic to get ready for a fight. And that's helped me so much. Keep my head off the line, something J-Mac had told me about. And I've been watching a lot more lately, and trying to really, every punch I throw, I don't want my head in the same place twice. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm going to double up a jab, because that was a big thing for me. It's like, if I would throw like 2-3 jabs, like I'm throwing the exact same punch in the exact same way. I'm asking my opponent, come hit me in the face. Hit me. You want to hit me again? I'm going to throw it again. You hit me again. Like, that's what all I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But now really utilizing and thinking. And that's the other part. I don't have to think about it. It used to be like, oh, shit, move your head. And now it's like, sup, sup. And I'm just moving like, sup, sup. Like, every single time trying to be as, crisp as possible. So
you heard Mario? He was like, sup, sup.
Oh, you peeped that, right?
I already got some pop. Bop. Already got some pop.
I'm gonna land the left and then I'm gonna shake the
Hey,
wrist.
yo, that's beyond me. That's beyond me.
That's beyond me.
Yo.
Now he said that's beyond me.
Beyond me.
But all the pressure's on Keem though. Main event. What else? Hometown.
Sam in the UK ain't shit. You said Mario's reflection knocked him out.
Hometown, you know what I'm saying? So and it's a title opportunity. So there's a lot of pressure to plus he got everybody on his mind that he got to prove them wrong. Oh, y'all ain't believing me. Y'all thought I wasn't ready. I'm ready. I got to show that I'm ready. There's a lot of pressure up there, man. But we going out to Brandon, Cincinnati. What up?
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up from back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. From jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
Yo, I'm just listening, man. Keep up the good work.
Stupendous.
Champ. JT, you rocking out?
No comment.
We're gonna go to the man of the hour.
There's nothing in the sponge for Izzy. He ain't got nothing in there. Where the team at? Oh, we got J-Mac giving excellent instructions over there to Keem the Dream. Your winner by unanimous decisions is Keem the Dream.
Yo, y'all hear me?
What up?
Crystal
What
clear.
up? Yo, Nas, let me get this straight, man. So you got the office, you got a dog room, you got a spare room for Mario, and you still got the master bedroom, huh?
I still got the master, man. Shout out to your dad, man.
Woo! And he got a 2-car garage. Come on, man. I see you, champ. I see you. But yeah, nah, man. I was in and out of the show. It was a good interview with Dazn's trainer. And as far as my Coffie, I'd like to see him take any one of them fights, man. I think Charles Martin will probably be the best name out of those that you mentioned because it was Breazeale, Martin, and who else? I forget, but I think Charles Martin. Gerald, yeah, nah, I don't want to see it. Washington he'd be losing to everybody. I'd rather see Charles Martin.
Yo, but remember,
he's
he
coming
just
off
beat
the knockout over Washington. Like the trainer was saying, he's a former champ. Oh, he did do it. That was
he just beat
Martin. That was before. That was before he got knocked out by Charles Martin, though.
No.
But
After
then he lost. He got knocked out.
No. He got knocked out. He got knocked out first. Came back and beat
Oh,
Hellenius.
Oh, okay. Never mind
then.
Then
Hellenius came off of his knockout
loss. Beat Kornacki. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, it's still though. I'd take Charles Martin, former champ. You know, I think that'd be a better name for him after Damani Rock. But yeah, man, a lot of Border Wars talk. You know, I'm training, man. I'm training hard, but I'm training smarter this time around than I did for Mario. You know, Mario, a lot of that camp was fat camp. I had to lose like 25 pounds. 30 pounds to get right, and you know, this time it's not fat camp. I'm not worried about burning fat. You know, I'm actually trying to hold my weight because I might show up 5 pounds under the way it's looking right now. Just working smarter, man, and yeah, man. You know, you see it. You see what I'm doing. Next, you gotta stop giving the blueprint out on air though, man. This is getting crazy. You just be on here like Keem need to do this. Do this drill, work on that. Like, come on, man, you killing me over here, bro. But yeah, man, you know, Mr. Man in the van, man, we ready, man. Border Wars 10, y'all tuned in to check me out. Watch me get my double belt win, man. That's all I got.
Hadouken!
Get out of here.
Yeah, you know, when I was in camp for Keem, I was dealing with a severe, betting problem. So, you know, that, no, I'm just playing. I'm bullshitting. He said the fat camp thing. I was like, you know what? Fuck that. No, I was playing. I know what he meant. Yeah, no. But to be honest with you, he's not wrong. Like, my man lost a shit ton of weight already when the day he showed up. So I was like, and this is I'm not being like funny or I'm not trying to be a dick or nothing, but I saw Keem and I was like, yo, I thought you were going to be way bigger. And I didn't mean like intimidating bigger. I knew we were, you know, how tall he was and everything, but I just meant like he leaned out, you know, and then now seeing the pictures from what he's doing now, it's like, whoa, you know, he is on a level.
Go mode.
Yeah.
Who's next?
We are the champions. We got
Blog Talk, just so you know.
Lids to the low.
For show.
Get your ass in the ring and
Ain't
swing,
no
man.
boxing motherfucker like this.
BoxingWords.com.
Hey, Daddy. Boxing thinking man's game.
This a dollar bill.
Skill. Up here. You gotta be out think a motherfucker. That's what
BoxingWords.com.
BB, what's happening, man?
Yo.
What up?
Man, everything, coach. Hey, Mario, check your inbox on Instagram, man. Get your weight up, bruh. Get your nuts up. Let's get this fight going, man. All right, you hear what I'm saying to you? I be sending you shit. Make sure you look at it. Superman, same thing to you, bruh. I know y'all tired of being the buddy and jokes on this show about Border Wars, shawty. So I try to do my little part of sending y'all some shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself right. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Baldy. Good interviews. Shout out to everybody in Border War. Man, I'm so hyped about Border War, dog. I'm so fucking ready. So that's all I got, man. Shout out to every motherfucking body. Y'all stay up. Get your training on, everybody.
Salute.
Yes, sir. You see
Shakur out here flossing?
Yeah, he cooling. Living the life.
Living that boss life, man. Did a photo shoot and shit.
Yo, just him and his loved one. Cool. Call him kick. Who's next?
got Lewis in Boston. Coach Rivera, what's up? I gotta get that soundproofing for sure. Every time I close the door, it sounds worse.
I think once you fill in the office with more stuff too, that all that echoing goes away.
Natural is Hamilton, usually just listening, going once. Wiz, what up?
We hear you.
Not much, man. As for Mr. Polite, yeah, man. I think he should fight either of those two guys, Washington or Thing. I can't even talk. But other than that, yo, Ness, question. Did you know about the whole Fitbit thing? How Google took that over? That's my thing. That's my call.
What he saying?
Fitbit. Google bought Fitbit.
Oh, Google bought Fitbit. Yeah, I mean that's a great thing for Fitbit, but that means they're still gonna have to come out with something, a prototype to get us.
They trying to battle the Apple Watch.
That's big time, though. That's big time.
They gotta come out with a prototype though to bring us in. Just because Google bought it. Google bought Waves. It don't matter. They didn't even do anything new to Waves app. They've been bought it. They just bought their competition. It doesn't mean that they're gonna actually spend marketing dollars and invest into creating a better watch than the Apple Watch. If they do, I love Fitbit. The community was amazing, man. The challenges is nothing like the Apple Watch. J-Mac, you back with a boomerang?
Mac attack.
Oh. Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna talk to Doomy right quick. Keem looking thumpy. He looking twitchy, and he looking very snappy. And some of the footage he sent me is some stuff we've been working on from day one, and I've been trying to get him to commit to. And I think during the duration of his training, that's why I'm saying he evolving and what have you. So I mean, Marvin footage look nice, but Marvin stuff still look like he leaving his feet to place those punches, and that could easily be countered. Plus, strategically, we working on ways to upset that. So Ness could give game plan away and stuff like that. Marvin is what Marvin is and what have you. So I would just say Doomy, stumpy, twitchy, and snappy, and you know what that is. Oh, then he moving them ways better too. So I'm looking forward to this fight. That's my cause.
All right, champ. He's snappy, thumpy. Okay.
I want to make sure J-Mac, you know what I'm saying, when he accepts, his award, he's like, yo, I want to shout out, my mentor, Ness. If it wasn't for him telling me and Keem we had this, we wouldn't have took it. He pushed us. We thought we wasn't ready. He pushed us. He believed in us, which turned around and made us believe in us. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Let me go to Jordan Carter. What up?
Gentlemen, good morning. Happy Friday.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's up?
Friday.
Look, if I'm Michael Polite, I'm taking Gerald Washington for the simple fact he seems the easiest out the bunch just to get my radar up. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll get Charles Martin. But off to another subject. Look, I was listening to y'all on my Xbox last night, and Liz Lowe called in, and my girl was like, "Is that Errol Spence?" I busted out laughing. I was like, "Nah, he just country as hell." Look, on my last topic, y'all check Twitter lately?
Not today, actually. What's up?
Like early this morning.
I guess me and Bill Haney ain't the only ones listening. Look, Shakur Stevenson, I guess he must have heard the interview about Gary Russell.
I seen that.
Somebody put that on. Somebody tagged me in some. What happened? I just saw I was tagged in something with him.
He was going in. He was pretty hot about that little interview.
Yeah,
he was like,
word.
He was saying how Gary keep telling people he put hands on them when they only sparred one time when he was like 18. And he said, that he sparred mad people, and the only one to ever put hands on him, and that was when he was young and 18, was Terrence Bud Crawford. Nobody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking at that. I said, I guess we ain't the only ones listening, huh?
Let's go, champ.
Yeah, buddy. But y'all have a nice one, man. Happy Friday again.
You too, brother. Enjoy
Bless,
your weekend,
bless.
man. Info
Hey.
Joe, you ain't press 1. Are you just listening?
Mario said Amin also on Blog Talk. He need to press 1 too.
I mean, not there.
Not anymore.
All right, Jinfo Joe is not ready. So J-Mac with the boomerang to the third power. And that's a no.
Yo,
Oh, I was
yo,
about to say.
yo. Nah, man. Man, the brotherhood, man, something weird about that individual. I done gave this guy many invites. He talking about he done had a training camp with me. He done got knocked out. That's starting to come off a little weird. Because if you come anywhere near me, man, you ain't having training camp. You overdue, my partner. You overdue. So please just keep typing about me. Think you're obsessed, and what have you. But just know for certain, if you anywhere near me, me and you ain't gonna have no training camp. That's for certain.
All right, let me say peace to all of y'all. We'll be back. Striving for greatness. What up? You rocking out?
Yeah, man. I'll make it quick, man. Again, first off, how y'all living, man? How y'all living?
Bless,
champion.
Thankful.
That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. But however, man, we're gonna get straight to it. I was actually in and out the show. I had y'all on speaker, and I'm over here writing up some lesson plans. I wasn't really paying attention to the interview, but it sounds like the guest that you had on, the fighter that you had on, you know, he ready to go, man. So shout outs to him. As far as Border Wars, we still striving for greatness. You know, definitely I have a task on my hands for sure. Doomy, I hit you up, man. So just check that out. Reach out to me, and Ness, man, I already know you replied back. That's pretty much what I'm waiting on for those updates, and we moving and grooving, man.
Let's go, champ. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you back with that sketch for sure today, brother.
Ness, man. Since you ain't believe, brother, look at the Skype. Look at the Skype.
Oh, you sent the picture of your scale weight? Let me see here. Skypey. You got the
Call him
Brona-
Skype.
You showed me the Brona toes. Where they at? I don't see it. Teddy B. No, it's updating. Hold up. I still don't see it. Where? Is it in the group chat?
Nah, look on Skype. I'm showing you the 180 since you didn't believe me.
Oh, you talking about live on Skype. Hold up. Oh, yeah, I see you. But you can't. I can't see your body. I only see your feet. So for all I know, you could be holding a 5-pound weight, 10-pound weight.
That's hilarious.
We can't see your hands. You can have a suitcase in your hand for it. We don't know nothing. Xbox, bowl of cereal.
All right, say less, man. Say less. That's a good. That's a good one, that's been yo. But
Greatness, don't listen to. He trying to get you.
Yeah. My man, that's his gift the gab, brother. Gift the gab. But again, man, we striving for greatness, man. Let's make it work, man.
Yo, hey Francis, I don't know if you see, but they got your little picture next to Stainless looking all short in the back call.
Yeah.
You short as hell next to Stainless, bruh. That's body season waiting to happen,
Hey.
yo. Next
Yo.
GTO, Instagram and Twitter, man. The family's a couple minutes out. We'll be back with another one. It's Friday. TGIF. Make sure you guys enjoy it. And yeah, man, we rocking, man.
Hey, Alex, you see what happened here? Mario, you see what happened? He set me up with the monster, the bigger fighter. You know what I'm saying? All the attributes. He calling me out. You know what I mean? And now I'm going to get bodied. That's why and I got to fight against the network. You know what I'm saying? The judges.
Bro, you got everybody against you.
And run the event. I see it. It's all good, though. But listen, that's what we do. Like Greatness said, we strive for greatness, man. Yo, you already know what it is. Next up, Sports Talk. You can reach me at personally, NEXUP, Sports Talk. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button and the subscribe button on your way out.
Yo, Brotherhood tripping. He said J-Mac told me to throw an overhand uppercut.
Brotherhood said that?
Oh, he killed me with that.
Washington's man.
That's where you belong.
And stay away from coronavirus so we can get back to boxing. Yo.
Oh my god.
Yo, shout out to J Mac, man. He's yo,
Detroit.
every tip J Mac's given me has been very helpful. I'm gonna put it that way. I mean, he ain't trained me or nothing, but
J Mac, don't let brotherhood take you down the troll walk. Don't do it, champ.
Troll walk.
You've been listening to the Boxing Voice. If you just stumbled upon the show, shout out to the whole TBV fam and all our members. And if you did like what you were listening to, hit that notification bell and might as well just subscribe to the channel. And if that bell isn't shaking, you ain't baking with us at every time we're on during the day, morning, afternoon, or night. Check out our links in the video description. We have the very first one where you are, directed to the tiers that we have on our membership. That's the join this channel link. And, check out our tiers. We got 3 of them on there. See which one suits you best. And just one of the ways to take advantage of the perks that we offer in our memberships. It's just like the emojis you see on the chat, the badge icons, and much more, according to whatever tier you choose to. Again, this is the Boxing Voice. You got my man Doyen Francis out of Canada, Next Up Sports. You got Mario Munguia out of Corpus Christi. And Mr. Nestor Gibbs, the skip, driving the boat. And this is me, Alex Doomsday Linus, checking out. Champ. That's Alex _Doomsday _LAINEZ. TikTok, I got some new dance moves. Twitter, Alex Linus TBV.
Peace. Peace, 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 peace.